What's happening, lids? Big news. The first ever Have a Word Live tour is on sale right now at haveawordlive.com. We're going to Birmingham, Newcastle, Glasgow, and Dublin. And we've also still got a few tickets left for our live show in London. Now, the London live show is a stand-up show. Me and Dan are going to host one half each and bring on 4 special stand-up guests. The other 4 shows are live podcast shows. We're doing a live version of the podcast with some very special guests with us in each city. Different guests in each city. Go to haveawordlive.com right now and get your tickets. They've been on general sale since Friday, so there might only be a few left for a few of them. But go and get them now and come and be part of the first ever Have a Word Live tour. Also, this is the final day, this Monday, the day you're watching this. If you're watching this on release day, today is the final day to vote for us in the National Comedy Awards. It's going to be broadcast live on Channel 4, and we are in the running for Best Podcast. There's 3 other massive podcasts in the running for this, and we really want to win it. We need you to go to votehaveaword.com right now and vote for us. If we win, Dan has promised to perform at the live tour in a full leather outfit bought entirely from the leather shop in Liverpool. I've promised I'll do a full podcast in a full Everton kit, and Carl will do the same episode in a full Liverpool kit. Go and embarrass us and get us to win this award. Votehaveaword.com. And on top of that, of course, this is a public episode. If you want early access to these, as well as access to our entire back catalogue of Patreon specials and an extra Patreon episode every single week, you need to go to patreon.com/haveawordpod. If you go there right now, you can sign up. It starts at just £3 a month. You can go 5 or 10 as well. And the more you pay, the more you get. But every single person gets access to the entire back catalogue. Every single person gets an extra episode every week, and we've just released our latest special, the Amsterdam special, maybe the most popular one we've ever done. Go and see why our Patreon is considered the best on the planet, the best value Patreon in the game. We're the biggest in the UK for a reason. We know what we're fucking doing, mate. Go to patreon.com/haveawordpod. We'll see yous over there. Vote for us. We'll see yous on the tour. Have a good day. Enjoy this episode. It's gonna be a belter.
Wag wag leads, you're listening to the funniest podcast in the game with Adam, Dan, Sensei Carl and Finn. This is the one and only Have a Word.
Brought to you by manscaped.com, the very best in below the belt men's grooming.
Go Ed, get on me.
What going on?
I've booked an MRI.
Yeah?
To make sure I'm not dying, and I've just got anxiety.
Kept it local.
Yeah.
Went to Bootle Hospital. The University of Bootle Medical Centre. My God.
I'm going to London for it.
Dr. Rob, we'll see you now. And I can pick you up.
So I've just had the confirmation come through just before we started recording. It has been
says
sent
wag
to me.
wag.
It's been sent to me by Lisette Vricotte.
Ooh, okay.
Nice.
And the first sentence is, Dear Adam, thank you for your interest in pre-scan and your lovely conversation with Margaret.
Have you had a lovely conversation with Margaret?
I've had a conversation with Margaret.
Who's Margaret?
She's the woman who's booked in me fucking scan.
Does
Is
she
she
know how to-
doing it?
Margaret sounds like a woman that doesn't know how to use the internet.
Margaret!
Margaret! We've got another fucking health anxiety shite. Yes? Another softie. Come on.
Yeah. It's
All
a
right, okay.
3-hour scan.
Was
We're gonna
it?
look at me head,
Yeah.
me back, and me cock.
Me crack. Get a wax while you're there.
Am I in your cock?
Me pelvis.
I'm all shook up.
You getting a dick scan?
That's what he's going to say when he goes in.
Can I get the pelvis
I just
scan?
want to make sure everything's sound, you know
And
what I
for
mean?
how long?
Well, if
how
I get an
long-
MRI and they go, no tumours, then it's at least a year before you get a tumour.
I
innit?
give
haven't
you
got
2
any
months.
I can do that now.
No.
You haven't got any tumours in your dick.
That was my winter MRI. It's spring now. Me cock is warmer. The sun's out, lad. I could have knob cancer.
Could I have knob cancer?
Yeah.
Are you ill? Are you feeling ill?
I don't feel right.
He doesn't feel well.
I haven't for ages.
Right.
I mean, that chat with Margaret helped, but only temporarily. It was lovely.
But it's getting worse.
Would you ever go to like a hypnotherapist when you know you're okay?
What like a stag do?
Make me make chicken noises, lad.
Eat an onion. I don't want to think I've got cancer. All right, Adam. You're bringing down the mood of the stag do.
You're very anxious and, feeling really ill. Have you thought about just some light entertainment?
With Steve just going,
I'm not talking like fucking Tony Robbins, whatever his name is.
Tony Robbins.
What's his name?
Tony
He's a
Robinson.
motivational speaker. He's not a
It's the
hypnotherapist.
same shit.
Yeah,
isn't
it is. Yeah.
So you think you might have a tune, Adam? Have you thought about going to see a magician? They're good. Hey, not so sad anymore, are you? lad?
Where are these handkerchiefs coming from? What dick cancer?
What I mean is, when you know you're okay, you know you're not sick, would you not go to somebody who would try and help you through the anxiety, help you get rid of it?
Yeah. So I've booked in. I've contacted a therapist as well. So I'm going to therapy. Gonna sort me out. One way or another.
This could be bad for the podcast, but good for your head.
I just think I'm gonna have a new perspective on life.
Oh, God. Here we go. Another chapter of the autobiography.
Dynamite this.
Oh, shit, I see it now. I want to be a magician.
I might start taking anti-anxiety medication. If I need to. If that's what it is. And I have cancer.
Before we go down the medication route, talk to someone about your head.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot to unpack.
Do you know the only thing I'm worried about with going to therapy is
Right.
I don't think I'm going to respect my therapist enough.
Oh, no, you need a good one.
Do you know what I mean?
Respect them in what way?
Like when they're just like, I think that's this.
Them.
If I don't
Did you say
agree
them?
with them, I'm
Did
just
you
going to
say
be like, well, who the fuck? It's my head. How do you know?
Yeah, I'd be better than. In fact, I'll be the fucking therapist. What's your fucking problem? Amazing. Scouse therapy. So what are the issues? Are you calling me gay? Fuck off. Where do you live? Fucking wool.
Are you scared that they'll find something that'll like unleash some kind of horrors?
No. Because that's good. Because then the anxiety will go.
Oh, why do you think he's got like
Well,
repressed
you
memories?
not to bring it up, but you never dealt with your passing your mum properly.
No, didn't. Defo didn't.
So that's definitely in there.
Yeah. There's stuff that happened when I was a kid with my uncle that I can't really remember.
Oh, what?
Badminton, wasn't it?
Yeah. He beat me in tennis and I thought I was good.
Yeah, and you were playing badminton. That was part of the problem. Got the wrong racket here, John. Yeah, that's how you learn, you little shit. Now take your pants off. Abuse.
I've been offered anti-anxiety medication before. And I've always turned it down because I was like, initially, like years ago, I thought I had heart problems and they were like, there's no problem with your heart, but we can give you heart medication if you want. Beta blockers so they're a heart medication that the side effect of them is that they help anxiety. So like you can have these to treat your heart. Which
2 for 1.
Which hasn't got a problem with it, but it'll, as a side effect, probably help your anxiety. And I was like,
Nah, I don't know.
I don't really want to take heart medication.
I remember when I was a kid, I was pretending to be not well to get off school. And I took paracetamol and that too. So, I'm not well. And I went to my mum thinking I was cool. Yo, if you take paracetamol, but you're not well, is anything happen? And she went, no, why? I was like, not. And she went, are you faking? I was like, no. Just asking.
Such a kid question. You know, if I was absolutely sound and just wanted to play FIFA, would these kill me?
That's what I asked. And she obviously knew. I was like, oh, I got away with that.
What is it about me that makes it? Because I've taken some pills in my time, but thinks you, with the medication route, I honestly think therapy might be a way to go there. But you need a recommendation to get someone. If you speak to someone who you really respect, who's spoken to someone, I think that's a good start. Is that a difficult thing? But like, isn't that the way? Get a really good recommendation.
Well, I
go
found
down
a woman
that
called
route.
Sarah. So,
Right.
Dr. Sarah.
From where?
Internet?
Oh. Did you just Google it?
Yeah.
Oh, I think it's a bad
It's
start.
Dr. Sarah like Mr. John.
She's Dr. Sarah Sutton. She works
So-
in town,
so-
so I can walk to her.
Oh,
do you know
it's
what I
in
mean?
Liverpool. Oh, it's not
Scouse
like-
therapy.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Saz.
Imagine dating a therapist, man. I'd fucking get him that, wouldn't it? So if he didn't do something, he'd be like, I know why you didn't do that. But you don't know.
Just in your mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
How do you really argue with someone like that? Maybe they don't argue.
They don't. They sit there like,
They just
Well, a lot of therapists are in therapy
dissecting.
because they can't do their own. So how can they fucking... If you can't sort your own shit out, make your own bed first.
Well, if you could argue.
I'm making my bed.
do you know what? I want to get off, actually. It's just a load of shit.
I do fear... I fear that that'll be what I'm like.
You have to just open your mind to it, don't you?
Yeah, I know.
At
And I'll
least
go
once.
in, I'm going to try going with an open mind, but as soon as she starts fucking waffling all that therapist bollocks, I'm just going to be like, I'm going to turn
I
off.
feel like your mind's
Hey,
already
what-
closed.
You waffle. They're not meant to be waffling. You don't not meant to go in and go, I'm all over the shop. And she's like, never mind you. What about me? I'm playing fucking town rates. Fucking nightmare. Why have I got a fucking therapy centre in L1? It's a nightmare. You're meant to do the waffling.
Yeah, I know. But like when she's like, you know, tell us more about that. And I feel like I'm getting nothing out of it. She's just like, oh, you just need to talk about it. I don't. I want answers, love.
Yeah, I get that.
Oh, you want more sort of solutions-based
You talk
therapy?
about it in your head anyway. You know what it is.
Yeah.
So I did 10 sessions with my therapist, and by the end I was like, yeah, you're all right. You're all right. It's sound. There is a point where you're like, he initially, I'd never done it before, and it was good. I was like, he's not really doing much. And I found like 5 or 6 sessions in, I'd got to the end of some sessions and gone, do you know what, actually, now I've thought about it, it feels like you work stuff out. And then you go, mate, I did all the hard work. And then you come away going, actually, is that not his job or their job to guide you to the point where you start going, no, actually, now you've said it. And I can't remember him guiding me there, but I felt by the end of those sessions, I was like, no, actually, I know what I need to do here. I want to do this, and I think this will improve that. Towards the end, I did get a bit like, I can't see what you can offer
I'd be applying for a
me.
refund near me. I'd be like, I did it. You fucking charlatan.
Yeah.
Applying for a refund.
And this is my formal application for a refund.
A lot of Americans.
I've printed it out. Unlikely.
A lot of Americans just have therapists as a day-to-day thing.
It's a very LA thing, New York thing, innit? And they influence our media. You know, I think in fucking rural Wyoming, I'm not sure everyone's got a therapist.
I seen Shane Gillis talk about going to therapy. He's like, I hated it because the therapist just wanted me to hate me dad. He's like, no, I like him.
He's sound.
He's like, did he ever hit you? He's like, yeah, but he was right to.
I'd like to go to therapy and see if it helps. I don't think I need more. I mean, maybe I do, but it'd be nice to go and go, oh, that did help. But I don't feel
I think it probably benefits everyone.
that's what I mean, yeah.
But I think I definitely need to go
For the health anxiety thing, yeah.
for all sorts. But yeah, this scan's a good start.
I wonder if you leveled out, like really emotionally articulate, really grounded.
I'm quite emotionally articulate anyway.
Yeah, but you have ups and downs, and they're very
love
funny.
Here you go, shut up then. That's what you say to the therapist.
He is good.
I love you, shut up.
I don't know if that'd be good. I think some of the fucking phrase around the edges with you is what makes you a great podcaster, a great comedian. Do you want to
Yeah,
fix
but-
everything?
No,
I want to fix everything.
you're like Wayne Rooney. You take that edge away. He was never the same player ever again.
You are like Wayne Rooney.
Do you know what I mean?
The
When
Wayne
he-
Rooney of podcasting.
Yeah, when he was aggressive, he was heavy, and then when Alex Ferguson shaved them edges down, he lost it. You don't want to lose it.
I do. I don't want to feel mental.
Yeah, fair enough. There's a balance in that, isn't it? Don't get too happy, what we're saying. You've got some good stand-up left in you.
No, but imagine if I came in all the time and was just like joyful. It changed the dynamics, but it'd probably be better for the pod.
No, it wouldn't.
What?
It would. It would freak me the fuck out. Hello, how are you? Everyone all right? Great. Podcast. Everyone would be listening. Oi, the Have a Word lids on. Like, you know what? I love it when they're all dead kind to each other. That's my favourite bit. Bullshit.
Oh, Finn's dead bad. We're replacing him with a black dildo. So,
It's brown.
makes you wonder.
Brown, innit?
It's a large brown dildo.
Okay, sorry. We've replaced him with
It's
a
a black
large.
person's cock, but it's a brown dildo.
Okay, let's. Yeah. Well, it's owned by us. So
Semantics
it's
are important.
There you go. We've replaced him with a black person's cock.
Vote haveaword.com. Clip it. Yeah, Finn's gone.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
dead.
Start with a scan. Apparently,
Fuck Finn. Shut up, Finn.
oh, Finn's on holiday. Fuck him.
Where is
Don't
Finn?
talk about that cunt. He's gone potting again, hasn't he?
He's probably in therapy.
Is he in Potland again?
He's gone potty pot pot.
Fuck him then.
He's gone potty pot.
He's gone off for a poo.
What is he? Is he weird? He is young enough that you'd be like, well done. Good boy. I'm not changing him again. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, apparently when you go into the MRI, they put a film on. So you go in the big donut hole, don't you?
No, they don't.
No.
You get to pick the film.
No.
No. You haven't got like fucking AirPods in. And an Xbox
Come
pad.
off it.
You go in the big donut and you're like, and then there's a mirror on the ceiling of
And
it,
it points to the telly.
and it points at a telly on the outside of it, and
How
you get to
long you-
pick the film.
How long are you in for?
3 hours.
3 hours in a fucking donut hole?
Yeah, you have to pick 2 films.
Holy
Or
sh...
Troy.
Might just get them to put Friends on and just leave it rolling.
Oh, yeah.
Some
tell you
point
what,
I'm like, mate, can you
Troy.
click still watching?
You're not allowed to talk.
Your MRI scan
And
comes
you've got to
back.
stay not pin straight. You've got to stay as still as possible.
Have you?
You're not allowed to move.
Cool. Well,
I couldn't do that. I haven't got claustrophobia, but I feel like it'd fuck with me a little bit.
I think I'll just have a lovely little nap.
Are you allowed to fall asleep?
No.
You know?
Why not?
Because your brain starts changing. You need to be awake and your neurons need to be firing. You need
Watching Troy.
Joe,
Your MRI results about you're bored.
when he takes his top off, when he's a fucking fit man.
I have to take my top off.
Bradley Pitt.
Yeah. I don't know, you go in a gown, don't you? With
Was
your
he
bollocks
hit?
out.
Was he Hercules or Achilles?
Achilles.
He was Achilles.
He was Tarzan.
He was Tarzan. Look at you laughing. Was he Hercules? That's not the story of Troy, Dan.
Great
Know
film.
your classics.
I love Brad Pitt.
What was Troy? Was it Troy was the Trojan horse, wasn't it?
Yeah.
They were like,
Fucking
I'll tell you what. Listen,
By the way, people who fell for Trojan horses, like, I'm sorry, but how they ever got anywhere close to winning any sort of war? Oh, it just got you a gift, mate.
We ate his
It's a big horse.
oh, they lost the war, didn't they? They lost the war.
He ate it, then we went, oh, the horse, yeah. Yeah.
No, it just turned up in the night, didn't it?
Yeah.
Where did it? The Trojans made the horse.
The Aegeans.
The Aegeans are the ones
Aegeans
that.
see, am I getting that? Maybe I'm getting that totally wrong.
All right.
It's the Aegeans.
Someone must have been like, hang on.
They invented
Listen.
denim as well, by the way.
I know. I know you think it's from the gods, but I think I don't know.
Yeah, they were soft cunts. Hey, someone's give us a big horse. How sick's this?
Someone
Bring
must
it
have been
in.
like,
Don't leave it out there.
hang on. Did you not hear all that hammering and banging like last week? No, shut up.
It was the fucking
Aegeans.
I mean, I'm heavy, me, you know.
Fucking Carl knows classics.
It's mythology.
Hercules, Dan.
It's mythology, though. It's not real.
What?
It's not real, is it? It's mythology.
I thought it was
The
classics.
Trojan horse is a real thing.
I thought it was.
I don't
mythology.
think it's
They gave them a horse. They were like, they left it out, like on the doorstep. You know, like when someone doesn't want a baby and they leave it like.
Yeah, yeah.
Isn't mythology like Zeus and fucking
Helen-
Ares and all
Helen of
that?
Troy's not real, though, was she?
Oh, I thought she was.
Oh, sorry, maybe she is, but I thought it was mythology.
I think it's so far ago.
Go on, keep.
Horse mythology. Is that a Norse? Carry on.
Tell us the story of the Trojan horse. What happened? Did not-
Adam's Trojan horse. The synopsis.
So I think they just woke up and someone was like, "Go and get the milk off the step." Right?
Yeah. Because they had a milkman, not within the city.
Yeah.
No. Because what are you going to do? Have cows in a city? No. That's stupid.
So like, go and get the milk off the step. See if he's left any orange juice. Right? And they go, and they went, "Fucking hell, John! There's a horse here, lad. It's sick, you know.
King John
Big
or?
wooden horse."
All right.
And he was like, "Bring it in. Let's have a play with it, lad."
And you
Dead heavy.
You can hear them inside giggling.
You fucking knobhead. All the Trojans.
As they're reeling in. Hey!
And they brought it in and they were like, "Go on, fucking open his ass there. That looks like a door, that bit. There's fucking loads of fucking coke and beer and that."
Hang on.
no,
Did
you
you think they brought it in
And
and
they
they
were like,
didn't?
"Hang on, I think I heard someone laughing. Maybe it's full of whores for us as well. Horse. Like it. That makes sense. Maybe someone
horse.
sends us like loads of prostitutes and
And they'll be
sex.
dirty because they're
We
in
can
a
have-
horse.
Yeah, we can have sex and drink and open that there. Put your swords down
What's
and
the
let's
ear
greet it
for?
because they're listening to the like side of the horse." And then they opened it and they all jumped out with machine guns. And like, shot them all.
That's exactly how it happened. And that's not
They're all
mythology.
all laughing as well.
Yeah, that wasn't the gun.
Do you think they opened it up straight away? They were like, bring it in, but open it up. Open its big... Because there's a fucking hatch. I can see it. Open it up. What? How thick were they that they were like, bring it in?
And
It's
let's
from
go
the
to bed.
gods. It's from the gods.
Gods give us a big wooden horse.
They went to bed and they all snuck out and we go, psst, psst.
Yeah, they're like, leave that in the square because it's fucking beautiful, isn't it? Night, everyone. It's got your orange juice, John. That's for the morning. Good night. And then they were like, you fucking knobheads. They climbed out of the arse. They were like, fuck off. That's my orange juice. What have you been saying about Helen? What you been saying about Helen? She's so fucking fuck off, mate. Never talk about Helen.
She was heavy though.
Was that the way the war started? Because someone went, she's minging.
Because
Someone unfollowed her on Instagram.
what's his name? Prince. He plays Orlando Bloom plays him.
Prince.
Um,
Go on.
Prince Ali, I think.
Prince Ali.
So the king of the Aegeans was married to Helen of Troy, and then they came to visit, and the Achilles' brother or friend stole her and took her back to where they were. And he was like, "How you doing, lad? Heavy." Started to walk across the
He
sea.
fucking...
He snatched his bird, yeah.
He did snatch it.
It was the original Not a Screen Crocky crew, wasn't it? You take all our birds.
You've never seen that, have you?
How would you do it in Crocky? Just a
Menelaus.
massive electric scooter.
Paris, his name was. Orlando Bloom plays Paris.
Paris, yeah.
Menelaus was the king, and he was like, "I'm shagging your bird, lad."
Can I order? We've never talked about Greek classics for obvious reasons. Wow, how do you know so much about this? I'm very impressed.
I'm really interested in the story of Troy.
Wow.
It's just this. We just picked the right one. Ask him about anyone else. Tell us Hercules. I haven't got a fucking clue.
He's got like a sash on. He's got a bad ankle, hasn't he?
Fucking underrated Disney film. Hercules.
He's got a bad ankle.
No. Hey.
It's such a good joke. I really enjoyed that. They call it his Hercules ankle.
No, I really enjoy Troy. Cool. It's a cool story, innit?
Yeah.
I just like it. I don't like it. I don't like.
It's got nothing on Bad Boys too.
No.
When he's fucking bladdered and he's got his big eyes in the fish tank.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
This is a nice fucking fish.
Oh my god.
Big fucking eyes.
But a nice fucking fish.
Hey Reggie.
Who the fuck, Rich?
Oh the fucking Reggie.
How are we gonna fuck up the captain's life today?
Gee, look over there. Let's kill 3 fat people and leave them on the street.
I love it when Martin Lawrence does pills accidentally. It's
Yeah,
so
it's a
good.
very good film. I don't like ancient history though. I like more modern history,
Yeah.
like suffragettes onwards, or suffragists onwards, should we say? They were the first, weren't they?
All right, were they? Is that where your history starts? God, you're
For
such
me,
a
yeah.
feminist. Yeah. 19 what? 100?
The end of the 18th
19th century. Yeah.
Yeah.
What did
I
they?
don't know. I don't believe it happened.
They were just like, we should have a vote here. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go and headbutt that horse.
Well, all the old history is bollocks, innit? It's all
Yeah.
word of mouth, and that changes
Exactly.
through, like, you know, non-specific country whispers.
What?
Can't say Chinese whispers anymore.
Okay,
Don't
good.
say this.
You know them.
I don't believe it happened. Like
I don't believe that we're taking them at the word.
exactly because
Who?
there's no like
What?
films of it.
What?
Like the Tudors and that.
Yeah,
the Tudors?
you don't know.
Yeah.
Henry
Do you think it's
VIII.
word of mouth?
It is word of mouth. There's no videos.
No, it's written down.
Exactly.
Yeah, but that's
I
exactly-
could write something down. Dan's got 7 heads, and then in 100 years.
Oh, okay.
there's a seven-
There's
All
a
right.
podcaster with 7 heads.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? I don't believe it enough to be able to sell myself to. Whereas
You think the Tudor England is a conspiracy?
load of bollocks.
Yeah, they were all lizards, mate.
No, they
Some
all
of them were
lizards, but,
Catholic
like,
lizards, some of them were fucking C of E
like
lizards.
Henry VIII, I reckon he probably, you know, just like told his wife, just released him into the woods. He wasn't
Yeah.
chopping heads off.
That was a
But the
famous
story's
thing they
better.
did. Famous
Yeah.
thing they did.
It's
Yeah.
a better story, innit? Say they chopped heads off and that. We'll write it down and people
They
believe
probably
it.
just took her, just went, you're free now, Catherine. Run back to Aragon.
Didn't she die?
Catherine,
thought she
Divorced
died.
she
better
was the
died,
problem.
divorced
Wasn't
better survived.
she was divorced.
Oh, she divorced. She caused it.
Catherine of Aragon was his brother's. What are we doing here today? I love it. She was a fucking moon pig,
Why
wasn't
did
she? She was an absolute Spanish moon pig.
Why did
and they
he-
were like, listen, your brother's died. Listen, she's like fucking a princess of Spain. Marry her, Henry. He was like, really? I want to fuck everything. It's like, nah, it'll be sound. She was like 10, 15 years older than him. He did not have fun with that one.
The Aragon's on that.
But,
mate.
so did he divorce her?
Eventually, that's
But why did he behead the other ones? What did they do that was like worse than the divorce?
Anne Boleyn was adultery.
What?
Yeah.
She was fucking smoking behind his back.
She was also meant to have like a little extra finger, Anne Boleyn.
That's for the
And they
arse.
That could
accused
go up your arsehole
when-
when she's wanging you
That's
off.
for the
when
arse.
Thomas
Love how
Cromwell
we both had the exact same thought.
when Thomas Cromwell was after her, they sort of used that against her. But she was, yeah, she caused the divorce. He wanted to fuck Anne Boleyn, and he was like, "Mate, I'm married to Big Kath." And she was like, "I couldn't give a fuck. Then you're not getting all of this puss."
You're getting this extra finger.
I bet Anne Boleyn was fit for the time. Like, you know, she
So
probably had-
who else got the
So she was shagging, so he was like, cut her head off.
She was the first. She was the big one. She caused the divorce, and then she started smoking pipe.
Yeah.
Off a lute player. She loved musicians.
Anna Cracker.
He was the Alex Turner of his day. Oh, she was like, "You're getting it," and loads of like.
She was the first beatboxer.
Yeah.
You're getting it. Let's battle.
He was the first. He was at court and he was like, "Yeah, what about this?" She was like, he's getting smoked.
Who was next? Get the next
No, who died? Who's the first one? Who died?
Divorced, beheaded,
Divorced,
died.
Anne Boleyn. And now, listen, there's Jane Seymour, Catherine Parr, Howard. Oh, I don't know which order they are.
Who was Howard?
Howard. Howard from the Halifax. Howard from the Halifax was the next one to get divorced.
Bob and Howard.
Because he was like, oh my God, you're like a black guy from the 20th
The
century.
future.
Yeah. He was like, yeah, but
He had his suit on and his purple tie.
have you seen our mortgage rates? Our fucking interest rates are.
The one who died, was it suspicious circumstances? Was it like, she's found at the bottom of the stairs? Oh, she's died.
I think she died in childbirth. Jane Seymour's my guess.
She wore
Go on.
glasses.
Henry VIII's wives are... Stupid cunt. Didn't see that fucking bus coming. Died.
Dearie me. Fucking hell, that was so stupid.
Go on.
So first was Catherine of Aragon.
Yeah.
She was the daughter of King Ferdinand, Rio.
Yeah. King Rio.
Next was Anne Boleyn.
Yeah. Beheaded.
Yeah. Then it was Jane Seymour.
Jane Seymour. Now I'm 3 for 3 here.
Anne of Cleves was after that.
Divorced, beheaded, died.
We all know why she was called that.
So Anne of Cleves came over and it got set up. It was a set up wedding after Jane Seymour died. And everyone was like, mate, she's so fit. She's like a princess from Europe. And she's fit. And he was like, is she though? And he was like, mate, I'm not marrying this bird unless I see a picture. And someone showed him a painting. And he was like, this is her. And she was like,
Again?
yeah.
It's not a photo,
No,
is it?
no, of course. She was like, yeah, she get it. She got off the boat, came to see him, and he basically went, whoa, fucking pig. He was appalled.
Original catfish.
Thought she was minging.
Did she paint herself bigger tits?
OG catfish. Yeah. She put a filter on.
That's why she was called Anna Cleves.
Absolute cleave.
Told you that before, haven't I?
Yeah.
I read it somewhere once. Can't find it now.
After
that was Catherine Howard. And the
Catherine
last one was
Howard.
the keen golfer, Catherine Parr. Very average though.
Yeah. So divorced, beheaded, died. Divorced,
Survived.
beheaded,
survived.
died. And the second to last one was accused. She was younger, and she got accused of fucking someone. Because by then Henry VIII was like a big fat fuck with gout, and she was like 20, and she was.
I think that's fair play
she
for her.
cheated
You've
her.
got to get it there. Like if Henry can't goose shit, you've got to go and get it elsewhere.
And Catherine Parr was just nice. She was just nice. Just looked after him when he was old.
Who had the boy?
She survived.
Did she have the boy?
Oh yeah. Was it
It's the one who died, isn't it?
Edward?
Yeah.
I think it was Jane Seymour. Was it?
Yeah. It's the one who died. He
Yeah.
was like, yeah, fucking finally got me a boy, mate.
Oh, yeah, then she died.
Smashed it. And she was like, yeah, me job's done.
But there's so much of that just basically. Listen, someone tried to set her up with a mate, Anne of Cleves. She's so fit. She's lovely. You'll love her. Here she is.
But you understand why that's not real. That's like a rom-com, innit, story.
What?
The whole thing of Henry VIII. You understand why I think that could not be real?
Like there's
it
no
was-
videos of any of this happening.
The reason his reign is so famous is because of
If I
how
told you-
mental that is.
If I told you I had 6 wives and I'd cut 2 of their heads off, would you believe me?
Yeah.
I'd be like, you need to book that therapy in ASAP, kid.
I don't know. I just feel like.
But it's the reason it's so famous. That
And he
whole
also,
era.
He invented a new church.
Yeah, just because he wanted to fuck Anne Boleyn.
That's
He
how
was like,
fit
listen, can I get a divorce? And the Pope was like, no, you fucking can't. Can you fuck? And he was like, right, well, I want to shag her so much. We're out of this church. I'm starting my own. That's how fit Anne Boleyn was. He was like, to get this, I'm starting my own church.
Yeah, she must have had fucking bastards there.
So MRI scan, yeah, looking forward to it. Yeah, that's it.
Gonna watch a video about the Tudors. 3-hour documentary.
I've picked a strange week to quit porn, haven't I?
Why?
Well, we've got an OnlyFans star coming on.
Yeah, but it's live action, isn't it? You have to.
It's not porn if she does anything there.
But she can't. Is she counted as a porn star? Does she do
Yeah.
porn? Or does she just do
Did
OnlyFans?
she get wellied?
Yeah, I think we should in the break we should come up with film porn titles because she's done a few. She's done Star Whores and Lord of My Ring.
Oh,
Has she?
Yeah.
Lord of my ring.
I reckon there's more than one.
The Hobbit.
He's on such good form today. I don't know what's up with Carl. He's ready for an MRI. He's flying. Yeah, I'm off the porn.
Have you? So you haven't had porn since
I was like,
you
Laura,
lost
there's a porn star coming in. She was like, who? Got freaked out, thinking it was Sophie Anderson. I said it was Rebecca Goodwin. She was like, I think she's great. Laura loves
Have you
her.
still been coming?
What?
When was the last time you did
Are
a
you
cum?
still using the porn in your head?
No, I've not been touching.
Oh.
Why?
But
Because he's been...
I may. So it's difficult.
Have
Listen,
you been?
obviously it's a technical thing, and I want to call this press conference, answer some questions. But there's obviously contractual issues. Can't answer specific details. But
You've been having sex with your wife?
right, I'm just not going to be able to answer at this time.
Okay.
Things have been happening. There's a
You
lot.
fucked her?
Again, let's try and get off that line of questioning. You know, it's important.
Okay,
that
let me
things-
ask a different question then. At any point this week,
Yeah.
you fucked any woman?
I have fucked a woman this week. I have fucked a woman. I have had sex with a lady. But obviously, because of contractual obligations,
Yeah.
you know, I
Can't
cannot
agree with
answer about specific people. But yes, I can say yes.
Have you cheated on your wife this week?
Absolutely not. No, and I never would.
Right.
But thank you. I can answer that question.
Interesting. So you've definitely shagged your wife.
Please, once again, because of contractual obligations to said party, I cannot answer questions specific to that. And I wouldn't want to breach that trust.
Of course.
That's something that my wife, my life partner, the love of my life, has asked me not to talk about. And I'd never answer that question.
Who was on top?
But all of the, in what
When you had
situation?
sex with that woman?
But no, there's a little swip around. Yeah.
Swip around?
Swip around. Yeah, that thing that you've never heard any human say ever. We did a little swip around.
Yeah.
Have you ever done that?
Yeah.
You got a
It's where
set
she
order?
lies down, legs in the air, and I spin like a helicopter. Have you seen that? That's when you know you've not been watching porn. The human copter.
Have you got an order that you go in? Would you mix
Yeah,
it about?
I do my wife first and then leave it at that.
No, contractually though, it wouldn't have been your wife, obviously.
Obviously, hey, that was a hypothetical because of contractual obligations, cannot talk
I mean,
about.
do you always start in missionary?
I'm throwing it out there. I think I'm going to put a figure on this. I think 80% of heterosexual sex starts in missionary. I'm going to
Yeah.
put it at 80%.
I think the other 15% hair on top.
I think we should talk about this with Rebecca, like favourite sex positions and stuff, but I'll tell you both right now, missionary's my favourite. I like kissing.
You can kiss when she's on top. When she's on top, you get the boobies.
therapy. I just like looking into the person that I'm like, talking. Are you enjoying this, babe? Don't break eye contact. Don't break eye contact. Don't you dare close your eyes.
On top, you get kissing and boobies though.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
I don't mind that as well.
hang on. You don't get loads of kissing when they're on top.
No, it's more like they're further away, aren't they?
Your dad.
I like the close.
Now, in it, obviously, I'm talking very non-specific here, generic.
Yeah.
There has been times, you know, and I'm not legally allowed to say recently, where a woman that I know, that I have frequented, has been on top, and to get me some cleaves, Anne of Cleves,
Yeah.
she's put an extra pillow behind my head. You know, like an
Oh, I
old,
do that if-
like an old person. Come
have
on,
to sit
come on,
up
granddad. You,
Yeah. Oh, you have to like be.
You can't be flat when she's on top.
No.
Oh, my
when she's
God.
on top, it has to be like you're watching a film.
One time, because I really wanted some Anne of Cleves, I put, you know, the travel pillow.
Yeah.
I put that on.
Yeah.
It was great.
I'm trying to go on the loft
Honestly,
a second.
I got a concussion.
I put the dog's cone on.
From MRIs to Greek mythology to tits in the face, it's half a word. Oh, honestly, the ride, so good. And I'm not even talking about a laziness. I just think it's great.
If your wife was a roller coaster ride, what would she be called?
Rita.
Queen of Speed.
That's done.
The Big Dipper.
Not the big one, is it?
The Pepsi Max big one.
the Pepsi Max.
Because she always loves a Pepsi Max during sex. You know your girlfriend's rough if she's like, fucking hell, babe, let me get that shitty Pepsi Max.
My favourite roller coaster I've ever been on is called the Steel Dragon.
Wow.
I'm called Oblivion.
Because you pass out.
Because I edged for ages.
Oh.
Don't look down. Fuck Fuck, it's massive.
What do you think, Finn?
Fuck off, Finn. Stay away. Better without you. Oh, I love him. I hope he's all right. I hope he's not too potted. Let's have a little intervale.
What's happening, lads? As you may be aware by now, because they've been here for a while, this show is sponsored, brought to you by BetterHelp. That's betterhelp.com/word10. If you do that, you get 10% off your first month. BetterHelp is essentially an online therapy service, isn't it, Dan?
Yeah, it is. I've done therapy. I've enjoyed it. It sorts out all sorts of people with all sorts of anxiety, health anxiety, depression. If you've got stuff going on in your life that you need to clear up, my stuff was addiction. It really helped. There's a big stigma around therapy. There shouldn't be, especially if you're a lad and you're not used to talking about your feelings. Give therapy a go. This is an option. Instead of having to go to a therapist or find them online and you have to get to an office and you can do it from the privacy of your own home. It's an online therapy service and it's worth a try.
You sign up, you tell them exactly the sort of therapy you're after, the problems you're having inside your own head, and they will sign you up and match you up with a specialist in the area that you need therapy in. It happens really quickly and you don't have to leave your house. A lot of people get anxious about leaving the house. You don't have to do it. Just do it on your own laptop. If you want to live a more empowered life, therapy can get you there. And if you want 10% off your first month, you go to betterhelp.com/word10.
That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/word10. Give it a go.
I might get liposuction, you know.
What, when you're in the tube? 2 for 1?
Where?
What?
Where?
What do you mean?
Where are you going to get it? Like what part of your body?
I just want to be slim, but I don't want to do any of the work to get there. Do
That's Hollywood, isn't it?
you know what I mean? I just want to eat what I want, drink what I want, and have a six-pack. Why can't that be possible?
You can be fat on the inside. Like Steve is slim, but he's most definitely fat on the inside.
Oh, he's got a fat heart.
Yeah. Like, because you can be fat on the inside.
Yeah, I know. It's round all your... I'm actually healthy.
What?
It's healthier to have your fat on your outside because it's not clogging up your organs. He's going to have a heart attack before I do.
What if you got both?
Well,
What if you got both?
yeah, some people do. Some people do.
Really unhealthy people have both, but you can be skinny. You go, I eat what I want, and I'm fucking... It's like the inside, you just fuck them.
Yeah.
It's going somewhere, isn't it?
I'm sound, me.
Oh, I'd love to have one of those metabolisms, though. That you can just eat everything you want and look like fucking Teddy Sheringham at 55.
That's what
That's what you're going for, yeah?
He looks like shit.
I'd just love to be able to look like Teddy Sheringham at 55. He's wishing. He's making a wish. And he's picking Teddy Sheringham at 55.
Hang on,
might
I didn't mean his
55.
face. I meant he just never had an ounce of fat on him, did he?
He might not even be 55 yet.
He was always just whip it thin.
He's 56.
Oh.
I want to look like Amanda Holden. She's fit for that age, yeah, mate.
All right, some serious liposuction getting done. How fucking... You're really enjoying Slimming World.
Mate,
What's your target?
Les Dennis was... Fuck, he must have an absolute bastard in his pants. Not this colour.
You don't watch my special Imperious where I explain why that is a common misconception. And having a big dick doesn't mean you punch above your weight. There's other reasons for it. Check it out.
Nice plug. What's Les Dennis got, though?
Well,
Smooth.
Has he got a special...
raw sexual magnetism.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fast pass.
It's mad. She's got fit and she's got older.
Liverpool Airport.
She's one of them.
No, she's not.
Yeah, she has.
Lad, have you seen her now?
No, she's past the tipping point. She's gone a
No,
bit
she
Teddy
hasn't.
Sheringham.
Have you not seen her pictures now on Twitter?
Has she gone...
Fucking hell. Stephen, can I help your laptop?
Have we got Amanda Holden love coming? I've never been bothered by Amanda Holden.
I have.
She just looks
She
like...
used to live next door to me. She always knocking for milk.
Oh, she? I know who
Used
she
to
is.
leave loads of horses.
Which is why Les Dennis was involved.
That was such a lazy callback. And that's why Les Dennis was involved.
Swip it around. Here we are with Carl Does Computers.
That's what she looks like now.
Right?
Is she, yeah?
Right, yeah.
Your mouse is blocked there.
It's good that.
Good.
Good that
It's
Carl.
really good, this. For the audio listeners, we're not seeing anything either. Just imagine Amanda Holden in your head. She's fine. Isn't she? She's fine. Amanda Holden's... Yes, she's fine.
Oh my God, Dan, have you got any questions?
What the fuck? Everyone knows what Amanda Holden. What are we doing
you
here?
don't know what she looks like.
You don't know what she looks like.
Is my phone on there? No.
No,
Oh, you
nothing's on the
absolute
screen.
Spanners.
Just stop it. Yeah. Oh, there she is. Yeah, good. Well done, Carl. See, have a bit of faith, Dan.
Oh, there's Amanda Holden. That's Amanda Bolden. No, I want to look at Amanda Bolden. I have no interest in Amanda Holden.
That's what Amanda Holden
there
looks
you
like
go.
now.
All right, okay. Well, you know.
She's doing pretty well for herself at her age.
Fair enough, she's an attractive woman.
Someone's
But,
ringing the bell there, Matthew, if you don't mind going and getting that, lad.
But I
We've
tell
had
you
a
what,
chaotic start to this section.
Amanda
and we've
Bolden.
got to ring it around. After absolute pod gold in the first half, you know what? Really unprofessional, that. Standards are slipping round here.
Hey! She's an attractive woman, I'm just trying to tell you.
I fucking believed you. I'm
didn't?
still not arsed.
Fuck off. If she knocked at your door and was like, hey, Dan, come and fucking smoke me, you'd be made up.
The garden office.
First name basis, stamp them.
Love to
I'm a
pod.
patron. I'm a patron, and I'd
might
love
be.
to smoke you.
She might be a patron, you never know.
Yeah, all right, cool. That was the Amanda Holden section. I'm still not arsed. She's fine.
Shut up.
What are you talking about?
She
You know
is-
what you look like.
She's all right. She's going to be boring.
Behave!
It's a good.
She's such a cougar, MILF cougar.
A MILF cougar.
Wonder where cougar originated and why it wasn't like jaguar or panther.
Anyone got? Don't ask Carl to at the internet.
No. Don't look it up.
Steve's laptop.
We're gonna have
Don't look it up. We'll
fucking-
wait till Finn's back and he can do it. It'll be quicker.
Behave.
Carl of a Ford Cougar.
You
yeah,
even
yeah.
said last
$8
week.
grand on
I
auto
love when
trade.
Carl's Googling is well better than Finn's. Don't fucking swip around now.
Swip.
Yeah, you little dickhead.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm going to start using different big cats for women I fancy. Like the older ones. Fucking hell. She's an absolute fucking panther. Again.
Puma.
Puma. Oh.
What a mountain lion.
Fucking mountain lion here, lad.
An absolute fucking tiger.
Saber tooth.
Yeah.
There's
That's-
not many, is there?
That means you're really old.
She's a fucking lion here, mate.
An absolute sphinx.
They're small.
Like minks.
A sphinx. Aren't they the little
They're
weird
cats.
ones?
They're cats.
Which
There's
are the
a fucking
one?
massive one in Egypt. Don't know what you've heard, Dan.
Oh, yeah. You're a fucking pyramid. What are the little ratty cats? The little Persian.
Persian.
Are they? Is that what they call them? They've got no
Persian
skin.
cats, yeah.
They just look.
skin.
No, they've got no hair. They look like little ball bags.
I ate them. They look like God got bored and didn't finish one.
They
Don't
don't.
when
Look,
half your room's painted and you just like you leave it for a few years because you just forget.
I reckon.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. If you've got ADHD, I need a 6-pack and a Hoover. I honestly think if you're a cat and you live round the way and there's a Persian cat that also lives on your block, I bet the Persian cat's not sound. They don't look sound, do they? They look like
No, but they look scary. The other cats are scared of them. Persian ones are like, yeah, come near me. I've got no hair.
Yeah, he'd be good at grappling. You'll be able to grab him.
Yeah.
All oiled up.
Carl knows UFC. Shall we do a questions? Shall we give some advice?
Sure, if you want.
To help. Oh.
I'll solve your problems. I'll tell you the best.
Persian cats are fucking nonsense, mate.
You'll be fine. If you don't, you might be tired.
This one's from Amanda Holden. Why am I so bang average? Great question,
Bang
Amanda.
gabble.
You talking about you?
You've done his head in, and mine.
She's not asked, mate. She's boring.
How do you know?
I bet she's not good at sex.
How do you know that?
Hang on. Wait there.
How do you
We
know
have
she
to
is?
Unravel this. What's she done to you?
What?
Has she upset you?
She's just been a bit beige, hasn't she? She's just beige. She's fine. I'm sure she's a dead nice woman. It's not something like, oh my God, Amanda Holden.
No, but like she's like milfy and like she's only over there.
She's
She's
wet.
not like Hollywood. Do you know what I mean?
She's
She's
up-
just fucking.
She's the
she lives
girl
in like
next door.
Cheshire or something.
Yeah.
Do you want to fuck her just because she's fucked Les Dennis? She's like, well, if she's fucked Les, she'll fuck me.
No, actually, if any hinders me appreciation for
She's
that,
up
she
there.
still surpasses it
She's up there on Beige Mountain.
with
Cat Dealey.
what?
Ah, not
Are you all right?
Steely? Dealey.
Not
Cat
arse.
Dealey was like my number one as a kid.
Of course she was. 'Cause you're a
Fucking doing
kid.
the Wonky Donkey song with Ant and Dec.
Yeah, because you didn't know
She's
any
lived
better.
a life, mate.
Oh,
She's only over there as well.
she's done nothing since the
Cat
Wonky Donkey.
Dealey is elite.
She's porking Vernon Kay, or was, and he's a fit man.
No, you're thinking of Tess Daly.
Tess Daly. She's fit as
She's
well.
fit, but she's 72. So to be fair, she's doing well.
You'd shag her as well.
Oh well, Tess Daly.
Cat Dealey,
She's
mate.
the fittest pensioner on television.
Cat Dealey's one.
Lorraine Kelly is.
Not arse. Very average.
You don't like
very
blondes?
plain Jane.
You don't like blondes, do you?
No, I like dirty women.
Hi, Laura.
And I wasn't. No, guys, for contractual obligations, I can't speak about.
You don't like blondes? They're all
What?
blonde ladies?
I do like blondes.
No, you don't. You
The
just call
dirty
them all
ones.
beige.
The dirty ones.
Courtney Love.
Listen, a bit rough around the edges.
A bit.
I bet she'd
She blew Kurt
absolutely.
Cobain's chin off with a shotgun. Is that rough?
Where have you got that from?
That's the conspiracy.
Oh, is
Allegedly.
it? Yeah. And she killed one of fucking Henry VIII's wives. Yeah, it's a jealousy thing. Tudor conspiracy. Nirvana. Bullshit.
You don't like blondes. You think they're boring. That's fine. You're allowed your opinions.
No, I do like blondes. I think you're talking about two very average. Like
You just
they're
named
fine.
you 3 attractive blonde women.
Cat
Are you-
Dealey's not blonde.
Is she not?
No.
Yeah, she's mousy blonde. She's fine, though.
Not
isn't she?
black.
Black head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Head.
Black head. Oh yeah. Can I have like this long black head in the hairdressers?
Cat Dealey was my number one. Aaron Jelly Halliwell competing for the title.
Yeah, but not now.
I don't know, you know. The nostalgia of it.
What?
Do you not have like nostalgia? Like,
Yeah, that's why I have a wank thinking about Andy Peters. Yeah, sometimes.
Maya Jama. What about her?
Who's that? Who's Maya Jama? Is she more current?
Yeah.
Has she ever done children's television?
No.
No. Well, then she's fitter.
who's Maya Jama? You've never said
Which one's Maya Jama?
Google Maya Jama in front of yourself now.
Yeah.
And then your face will light up like a fucking Christmas tree, mate.
Right. Oh, okay. Maya Jama. Am I spelling it how?
It's Maya, like Maya.
M-A-Y-M-A.
Right. Okay.
I-J-A.
Like, it's like Maya Jam me cock up your arse, love.
That's why they named that. I mean, what?
I think I've made
alright.
that twice in 3 weeks.
She's all right.
I don't want to listen to you anymore. You're trying to do my editing on purpose.
She's fine. She's
No one's ever called Maya Jama.
a
fine.
conventional 7.
What are you doing? What?
Yeah, he's playing a game here.
What game? You've gone for really like, they look like fit fucking substitute teachers. They're not sexy.
If she was our teacher in school, we would all be dead. Our erections would have gone through our heads.
I'm sorry, Miss Jammer. You can't teach this lesson. They've all passed out. Nah, they're fine.
It's the age difference.
That was
isn't it?
such a great sound. Have you seen you?
You're into like fucking Helen Mirren.
OG Helen Mirren.
Here we go. Look,
What?
it's the age.
Back in the day. What? Have you seen pictures?
I fancy Helen Mirren more now.
She
From
could
back in
play.
the day.
She could play fucking Anne of Cleves. My God, Mirren dog. She's not even in the same league. I'm not talking like, Silent Witness. What was she in?
She was Silent Witness, yeah.
I'm talking back in the days, in the 70s. When I was 33.
When she was Q.
Yeah. What?
Shag her then.
No. What about Dame Judi Dench? She's up there.
With who?
I don't know.
She's dead. She's in the sky. She's with M8. You like old women. We get it. We like young, attractive women.
Do you remember when you were a kid and like someone like 30 was like seen as like dead old and not attractive at all?
Yeah.
And now I don't fancy 13-year-olds. You know what I mean?
New
Like
merch
when I was
coming.
13,
change.
I fancied 13-year-olds. Because like you were like, wow, that is the best. Like I don't want a 30-year-old now. It's the other way around.
Yeah, do you remember when you were 13 and there was like a sixth former and you were like, wow,
Yeah.
she is a lady.
Yeah.
On the phone.
She's a grown woman. Yeah.
Good question, though.
Maya Jama. Fine.
You're playing a game there.
Fine.
You're talking absolute horse tits.
Fine. They'd be like, okay, you can do it, but don't move my hair. I want someone who's going to be like, listen, grab everything. Like, come on. No? I'm disappointed in you boys. Should we do some? This one's from Amanda Holden.
Go on, what she
Why is
said.
Maya Jama so average as well? That's what she wants some
As
advice.
well. She's very self-aware. You got to give her that.
This is from Anonymous.
Again.
All right, lids. Anonymous, please. Need a bit of advice. A couple of days ago, my brother-in-law borrowed my phone. He said to read some football news. He asked a couple of times, so I just told him the password. Then a few days after he got his own phone back, I unblocked my phone to see my Google tabs left open. They were Everton news sites, so I knew he'd been on my phone without asking. A couple of days ago, I woke up and unlocked my phone again. This time, Pornhub was left open. It's been the same for about a week now. What should I do? Confront him, change my password, or let my sister know and let her deal with it?
Buy him a phone.
I think you should write more convincing lies into your favourite comedy podcast.
I've included
Dan,
a
let's just role
screenshot.
play this. Dan. Oh, I mean, phone's broke. Fuck. Oh, no.
That's broke.
Dan,
Yeah?
my phone's
Hi,
broke.
Adam.
Do you mind if I use your phone to read some football news?
LiverpoolNews.com.
I just want to check the latest football news.
All right, will you definitely give me back, but then not take it off me secretly to look at Everton news?
Yeah.
All right, do you know
Can
what,
I use your phone to look at football news?
Adam? I don't want
I'm
you
not going to
just-
ask too many more times. You're just going to have to give me it.
I think
Can
you're
I
gonna-
use your phone to look at some football news?
I think you're going to sign up to I'mBeigeAsFuck.com, the Cat Daily website. So I don't trust you.
Can
No,
I
I'm gonna
use your phone, Dan, to look at some football
I'm going
news?
to say no.
Can I use your phone to look at some football news?
Oh, all right.
I want to see the latest transfer news for Liverpool Football Club
for
from
Liverpool.
around the globe.
All right, okay. No, I'm going to say no.
Yeah.
No,
We're not answering this question because you're lying.
this is the screenshot search histories that he sent in. Harry Robinson went through it. This is why he's appalled and thinks he should be telling his sister because his brother-in-law is some sort of deviant. The first one on Pornhub was bottles of cum over Japanese teen. The next is
Bottles.
the next is Japanese anal porn. The next is uncensored Japanese teen maid, and the last one is fucking machine fucking till I squirt. And that's what he was looking at on the Google tabs.
Okay, well, first of all, this could easily be me. And second of all,
You love bottles of cum, don't you? I like sneak.
I love bukakis.
code word 10.
Smooth.
No,
What?
you
You don't like a bukaki?
No, they taste weird.
You're so infantile. Do you actually not like them?
Sometimes with Carl's joke, he doesn't do them like in a gap or loud enough. That one was like, no, they taste weird.
Smooth.
No, I don't like loads of men's cum. Is that not normal?
Do you know when we say we like bukkake, we don't. It's not bukkake.
Pays Vince in London.
We're not saying that we like it on
a
a Romalala bukkake.
You know when we say it?
He's not sitting here talking about bukkake.
You just said it.
Don't throw him in it.
You literally just
When
said
we say, you know every Tuesday when we sit you down and go, Carl, just a quick one before we start. We like bukakis. Just no discussion. Just letting you know.
Can we circle back on bukkake? It's not meant to be said in a Lancashire accent, that is it?
No, it's just loads of men coming in it.
Yeah.
That's what it is. I know I don't like it.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, fair enough. See, that's why I don't like Amanda Holden. She's not into bukkake, is she? I think she's dead against it. She's got nice hair.
Can that be the trailer this week? Nothing else.
Yeah.
I can't say bukkake. Bukkake.
You also can't say talc.
Talc.
Oh, you said it. No.
That's just because you
You
said
can't
it.
say it if you don't volition.
Talcum powder.
Talc.
Talcum powder.
Yeah.
Talcum powder.
Talc, innit?
Talc.
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 Yeah. Talc.
Do you know I can't say school anymore without sounding scouse?
School.
School. That's not a Preston accent. I don't.
It's
School.
not a Scouse one either.
Oh, is it not? School.
School! See?
School. Oh,
Scouse
there you
is
go,
fuck-
Preston.
What do you say? School.
School. School. School.
School.
School.
I've got school. Never seen that
I've
video?
got bukkake at fucking 9. All right,
school,
Amanda. Yours, probably.
Triple bukkake.
Yeah, I got triple bukkake. 9, well,
What were
fucking.
we talking about? Oh,
Um,
this fella lying. He was lying.
shut up.
Yeah.
Even if you're not lying, who gives a fuck?
Let him watch porn.
So your brother likes porn. Who are you? St. Christopher. Don't even get the reference. I don't even know who that is.
My brother-in-law asked to borrow my phone to look at some football news. And he asked so many times that I gave in. What are you talking about?
And then left the room while he wanked.
Are you just looking at football news? Yeah. I'm going to just go and make a cup of tea then. Okay, I'm definitely not going to get my cock out. I'm just looking at the latest Everton news.
And then he came
Please
back
lock the door.
and his pants were off. Oh, we got Sean Dyche. Oh.
Nobody else not wanking over Everton these days. Do you know what I saw yesterday on TikTok? This is a bit of a screech. Some fella hates his neighbour. So when he goes out, he shouts through his letterbox as Alexa to set alarms. He said he shouted through the letterbox, wake me up at 3 a.m. and call me a daft lazy twat. That is incredible.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, so good.
One sec, just one sec. Alexa, set an alarm for 4 a.m. We haven't done that for a while.
Yeah, the amount of messages we got.
Oh, the abuse.
Oh, you don't let him woke up falling.
Oh, I fucking forgot to turn it off.
Alexa, ring the police. Call him, tell him I'm a paedophile.
That's
Alexa.
a hell of an Alexa you've got there. Hello, police. This is Alexa. I'm a paedophile.
Alexa, call 999.
Is Alexa linked to the phone?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, the Amazon Echo will link to the phone. You can do
Linked
voice.
to your mobile?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Alexa, play the Arctic Monkeys AM album.
Alexa,
I don't think that's quite as annoying as the phone
It is
999
at
one.
4 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, yeah, it is, yeah.
Especially at 4 o'clock in the morning when your alarm's gone off and you've got those fucking pricks and then you try and go back to sleep and 40 seconds later.
Alexa, wait. Alexa, play Welcome to the Jungle, max volume.
He was great, wasn't he, Max Volume? Wag Liderinos. Oh, a bit more advice. Oh, no, this is a have a word. I'm going to link it to that neighbour. Is that all right?
Go ahead.
Wag Liderinos, hope you're well. Can you have a word with my twatty neighbour? For whatever reason, he decides that he needs to start burning stuff in a barrel in his garden at 10 p.m. on a Tuesday night. He does it every couple of weeks. It makes the area stink of burning shit, and all the smoke comes across into our garden, which pisses off my dog and myself.
I was just nervous dog's pissed off.
Well, listen, we already know.
Yeah, I was know stocks.
Dog's like, I'm fucking fuming about this with my asthma. Woof.
It's a horse.
Dog's like, woof. I can't even woof.
He's
lad.
burning bodies, isn't he?
No.
What's he burning every fortnight in his garden at 10 o'clock in a bin?
Who?
Debris. Debris.
Who's she? He's burning bodies.
No.
Or hard drives.
Burn it. Yeah, always go. Always go. Murderer or paedophile. It's, could be leaves. Nah. It's pedo leaves.
Can't really burn leaves, they're always wet. Could be debris though. Or
I mean,
the
if
cheddar.
you could burn. Such a stupid.
Did you know it was cheese?
I got it. Oh,
The
yeah.
camembert.
Yeah. Oh, you got it. Great player.
Left back.
He's good at Middlesbrough. I think you should be allowed to burn anything when you want. Fuck it. I love
When
a
you
burn.
want.
I love a burn. Have a burn. Get some shit together. Anything is wood based. It's going
I
in my.
think fires are good if you set them, but they're really inconvenient and annoying when anyone else has done it.
Well, I live next to Martin, and he burns
He's a cunt,
what he wants.
He's an
So
absolute gobshite, man.
but
And you
it's-
ate him. This one you ate and you've wished death on.
You always tell us off camera, you ate.
no, I don't. I sit you down and tell you about bukkake.
Yeah.
No, you've done it to his wife.
Two things, Carl. Sit down. I hate my neighbour. Love bukkake. I think
His
that's
wife.
We live next to burners, so we're fine. Set precedent. Everyone's burning shit on our street.
But do you dry your clothes in the garden
What, in February? Who's the paedophile now? What are you talking about?
if it's a dry day?
In February? Tell me when the last time you put clothes out to dry is, honestly.
He's
No.
never done that.
In the
in his life.
garden. I've never put it in the garden.
Right, cool, yeah. No, we don't. No. Summer, it's a bit different. If the neighbour,
Inconvenient though, if you have.
if this is a middle of winter email that we've just got, you can't be like, I was drying my clothes. No, you weren't. Lies. Not having it. 10 p.m. is a little late for a burn, though.
Yeah. What if you got your windows open?
Have you ever burnt anything in your little garden?
No, I've never.
There's something very empowering about it. Have
I
you
do
done
like
it in
the
your
look
flat?
of a fire.
Burn.
13th
My dad used
floor.
to have fires quite regularly when we were kids.
Talking about nostalgia, I've got a bit of nostalgia. My granddad used to love burning stuff at the end of the garden, and it was cool. You'd literally go around, and when he got annoyed with us,
Just there with a lighter and a book. Just love burning stuff at the end of the garden.
Harry Potter.
Just love
used
burning
to-
stuff at the end of the garden.
used to
Here's
have-
that gavel.
he used to have a cigar.
He's got a magnifying
He just
glass.
got when we got annoying, he'd be like, he's off down the garden. You just see some smoke. It's fucking cool. It's where you want to get to in
He
life.
sounds a
Where's
bit,
my granddad? Where do you think he is? At the bottom of the garden with a blowtorch
Just-
and a fucking blow-up doll.
But yeah, that was it. That's how he got rid of all his
Burn
blow-up
any-
dolls. Do you not think I love a bit of a burn? I know I want you should be like, oh, he's inconsiderate, but just think, let it burn.
I touch you.
I nearly said that and stopped myself.
I understand it, but I can't even remember what the question was. So
No,
let's move on.
about a neighbour. Kyle Glynn says, hi, Liz, have a... Oh, shit, so have a word. I've linked to a have a word. Soz, guys. This is advice. Claire says, porn advice. Advice needed. Sex... Hang on.
Should we save it for the lady?
We've got to save this for Rebecca, haven't we?
Yeah,
You have to cut this house, Carl, aren't you?
yeah, turn the music off. So
Well, we don't have to cut it out. We'll just save it for the lady.
Yeah, we don't cut
There's
it.
advice about porn. It's the wrong time for it. We've got someone coming in. This one's for Adam. Ron Arker says, Wag Lids, not sure if this is a question or advice or I have a word on myself. You decide. I've got tickets to see Adam, Freddie and Jamie in Norwich in February. It's
Giga's
my...
been and gone.
Have you done? Did anyone poo the pants?
No.
Great. It's my first comedy gig for years. Last time was about 15 years ago seeing Reginald D. Hunter, who's excellent. I'm buzzing for it as maybe one of my few chances to see you guys. Now, here's my issue. I've recently been diagnosed with IBS. As you know, sometimes you got to go. So if such thing was to happen, what's your advice in leaving the gig without making a scene? I don't want to fuck up the show for any comics or fans, or am I just being a bellend and overthinking and you guys don't actually give a fuck if someone gets up to take a shit? Therefore, have a word with me for being a bell whiff and just get on with it. Thanks, Lids. Keep up the good work. That's from Ron. He's got IBS and he's a bit worried about going to gigs.
Well, my advice would be to just stand up and go to the toilet.
Now, can I just check that your advice isn't just sit there and poo your pants in the...
Yeah, just get up. Don't announce it to anyone and just go to the toilet. You'll be all right.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's pretty standard
Don't
stuff.
shit your cacks. Don't tell anyone you're about to have a shit.
Just get out of the venue without being a bell end.
Don't kick a glass over. That's so annoying.
Don't kick a glass over. Don't be pissed and annoying. Just stand up and go to the bog.
Yeah, you are allowed. Wipe your hands.
Or stand up and go, I'm really sorry, everyone, but I was recently diagnosed with IBS and I must go and poo immediately. Otherwise, I'll poo right here. And we don't want that. And I don't want to disturb the show. Carry on, Adam. You know what it's like, for you also have IBS, undiagnosed. But I'm going to the bathroom to relieve my bowels.
And
Could
then
do that.
But,
Or
but
just,
then just go quietly.
then just go quietly
Then
once.
Yeah,
don't kick
yeah.
a glass over then.
But you've got to make it nice and loud and clear so everyone understands.
I'm going to poo now.
Bring
Whether
a,
that's here or in a toilet bowl, it's happening.
Adam's doing that so loudly that Wallace outside is going,
bring a
Sing
radio
that
mic.
monkey song.
Bring a radio mic with you and hook it up. I'm going for the poo.
I think that's absolutely standard advice.
Just get up and shut up.
Yeah.
Get
Or
up,
no,
shut up.
or do that.
Or, yeah.
It's well better. It would get annoying the second
The
time.
only
it
thing
happened.
is that sometimes sets a precedent. If it's 20 minutes in, like, oh, he's gone, I'll go, you know.
Yeah.
I might go actually. And then you get
Adam, I'm
15.
so sorry to stop the show. I need a massive whiz. I had my first kid 2 years ago and I haven't got good bladder control. And you are piss funny, but it's going to go straight through my fucking knickers.
Anyone who goes for a wee in any comedy show that lasts an hour or less should be shot dead.
Here we go.
There's
Now
the
we're
advice.
getting to it.
IBS is a bit different, but when you're 15 minutes into a comedy set and people start getting up going, oh, I'm just going for a wee. You're just like, what? Why? Like, I won't like pick them out and whatever. But silently on stage, I'm like, I genuinely hope they get home and like someone's burgled their house and stole all their favourite things, because it's just, you're an adult and you can't hold a wee in for 15, 20 minutes. What are you doing? Stop being a
George
cunt.
Foreman grill. Yeah, another annoying one on a compared show is when there's a break of 25 minutes, half an hour. You come back on as the compare and you do 8-10 minutes and you go, right, I'm going to bring the next act on, and someone goes, I need to go for a piss now.
Yeah.
Like, oh, what the fuck?
wouldn't-
You've managed to not last 8 minutes. You've had a break.
When you go to the cinema, you really sit down and go 10 minutes in. I'm gonna go for a piss. You don't do. You wait. Just do the same thing. It's a performance.
To be fair, you're not usually getting hammered at the cinema. Although the everymans are a bit boozy, but
Not even that. It doesn't matter how much you are. If you need a wait, you hold it. Be an adult.
Yeah.
Or piss your cakes.
or just stand up and announce it. That's also. I'm loving this route.
Use any of them.
Yeah.
But don't stand up and kick a glass and go.
Yeah.
Then you're getting shot.
That would be weird, though.
Last one. Last one from Josh Goldsby. What's happening, Lids? I'm after a bit of advice. I'm currently living in Brighton, having moved here for uni about 5 years ago. Since graduating and all my mates fucking off to get real jobs, I'm feeling a bit bored of the whole scene down here. I'm a lifelong Everton fan, and I also like Japanese porn. I'm a lifelong Everton fan, and I've always had a natural urge to move closer to Goodison.
Why?
Should I embrace the change and move to Liverpool, or will I get my head kicked in every time I go for a beer just for having a soft cunt southern accent? Keep doing what you're doing. Finding
I'd love to know what people's perception of Liverpool is.
Josh, that it's
People
eggy.
think that's what it's like, you know.
Yeah.
People think they're going to be in a bar and go, excuse me, could I have a pint of Carlin, please? And someone's going to go, lads, you're not from here, you fucking knobhead.
Have you met my mate Stanley?
Why would you? Why move further away from Goodison? It's self-love. What are you doing? Why are you a non-Scouse Everton fan anyway? You fucking idiot. What are you doing? Stop. Support Brighton. They're good now.
Yeah, but they won't be. They're on holiday, aren't they? Brighton are on holiday.
I don't think they are. They've got rid of their manager, and he wasn't the reason who did.
No, I mean, but you know,
Got a good structure in place, Brighton.
yeah, I'm not saying that. Yeah, but
think they're
10
gonna
years ago they were playing in a fucking hockey ground.
Yeah, but they won't ever get properly seriously relegated. I don't think. I think they're going to be
I
fine.
think they're going to stick around now.
They could be Stoke real easy.
Stoke will never play.
And then
Coventry.
Coventry.
Football. Not people are bored of it. Just don't come to move near Goodison.
You can't take away someone's fandom. Like, you can't be like, why are you an Everton?
No, I'm just wondering why.
He's a blue because he's a blue.
Well, we're born
Just
not
happens,
manufactured,
does
they
it?
understand it.
You're different. You were born in Liverpool. How many fucking people... How many people in Liverpool go, do you know what? I'm going to be a West Brom fan. I get it. But when you're from different, smaller places, sometimes you grow up loving a Premier League team or whatever. You pick who you pick. Then don't change it.
No, don't change, but he's unfortunate to have picked the world's shittest team.
But the bigger thing is, how fucking mental do the Southerners think it's going to get in Liverpool when they come up? It's an international city. Yeah, there's fuckloads of Scousers, I get it. But there's people from all over, isn't there?
I think he should move to County Road.
Yeah, don't
Go full tilt.
Don't
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah.
Then he probably will get his head kicked in for having a break.
Move to County Road and then just walk around asking for how to join the County Road Cutters.
They're called what?
They're called the County Road Cutters.
The County Road Cutters.
That's the
barbers.
firm.
County
The barbers.
Road. Where's County Road?
It's on County Road.
That.
It's next.
Yeah.
It's the
Which
same-
area?
Is
Is it town centre?
no.
No, it's near Everton.
It's yeah.
Oh, is it?
It's Anfield, isn't it?
No, it's Everton.
Is it Everton classed as Everton?
so, yeah.
It's that. Everton.
Is Everton a bit closer to town? Like Everton Brow and everything? Is that a little bit south of north?
Like that. It's town.
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, move to County Road. It's nice there. I've got a holiday apartment there. It's nice.
Get a
Two
sandwich
bed.
board that's wearable and just wear a sign. You know, like Bruce Willis in
Die Hard 3.
And just wear, I want to join the County Road Cutters. I am an Everton fan from Brighton. And just walk up and down County Road wearing that. And eventually one of them will come up and you'll get to join the firm.
And that's how you make friends.
And
Do that.
alienate
Yeah.
people.
That's great advice. And that's what the university give that advice to a lot of students that move up.
Yeah.
There's 15 missing students at any one time.
If you want to move up because you love Everton, I get it. Okay, it's nice to have fans, but stay where you are.
You're not welcome.
I'm not from Liverpool, and mate, since we've moved here, I've fallen in love with the city. It's fucking great.
Thinking
And
of
it's
a move here
not-
to be close to Goodison.
Honestly, as a Prestonian Watford fan, something just draws me closer to Goodison, and it's probably because I'm having to do a lot of commuting with the County Road Cutters because we meet every Tuesday and Thursday night.
Imagine if it came out Dan was a fucking absolute fucking head of the firm.
What?
Do you reckon you'll ever move to Liverpool?
What, the CRC?
Do you reckon you'll ever move to Liverpool?
Yes.
No,
Why?
because I live 35 minutes away, lads.
Yeah, but like,
Do you live no minutes away if you live there?
Yeah, but I could live in Liverpool and it could take 20. How long does it take you to drive to work, Steve?
20 minutes.
2025. Takes me 35.
Yeah, but he lives in the very north. You would live in the
I
south.
will live in the
He
very
lives in the
south.
centre. I live in the south. I'm
yeah,
5 minutes.
you could live in Egbert.
Yeah, I don't think so. I honestly don't think so. Because I feel like I'm here all the time. Like I can, if we stay out, if we decide to have a beer tonight, I can leave my car here and get a fucking Uber home.
Yeah.
It is
It
better
feels
here
like
though,
I
innit?
live.
It is better here than where you live, though, isn't it?
No, I love Chester. I really love Chester. Like I think it's a great little. Plus, I've lived in cities before. I've done my city stint. I want a big fucking garden and I want a chilled out street and then a nice town.
Yeah, you can have that.
Like, yeah, I get it, but I can also like I get to come and hang out in Liverpool whenever I want. And
What if Etta looked at you one day and went, Dad, I want to move to Liverpool, and if you don't, I'm running away.
Well, what if she turned to me and went, Dad, I already talk like this, because you keep taking me down to the County Road Cutters Juniors. I'm in the under fucking 10s, lad.
CRCG.
Look at that. I've learned that. That's under 12 level.
Has Chester got an indoor go-karting ring?
What? Shit. Quick, get on right move. Move me.
Mine now.
I don't know.
I'm actually going to say that. Just move to Liverpool, please.
All right, cool. But because I'm not from Brighton.
Yeah.
But if I'm from Brighton,
Stay there.
stay there.
Brighton's lovely.
Yeah, it's all right.
We
Yeah.
made stripper friends in Brighton.
We did. We made friends with a stripper and we got her real name, and she bought us a beer.
She bought us beers.
Jeff.
Jeffina, it was actually.
Bet she looked just like him on
Jonathan.
the Holden. Just like, you all right, guys? Do you remember Wonky Donkey? Fuck off. Fuck off,
You've
Jeff.
done my head in with that. I'm not going to forget that, you big fucking old cunt.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Carl's starving again.
I am, I'm genuinely.
Carl, everyone's like, is there a bit of beef between Carl? They'll be like, fucking hell, it's gone off again there.
Carl only gets like that when he's hungry.
Have a carbohydrate, you big fanny.
Have a carbohydrate. When Carlos will gloat.
Oh, well done on the weigh-in.
Oh yeah, I've lost 8.5 stone.
You're looking well.
I've lost 8.5 pounds.
You need a bag of crisps.
8.5 pounds, mate. Bam, 2 weeks.
Well done, mate.
I'm starting boxing.
He's starting boxing.
I'm hungry as well. I'm losing my concentration.
I've got risotto there and it's fucking heavy.
All right, lads. Let's have a break.
Got a kebab on the way. What's happening, lads? How are we? This week's episode, as always, is brought to you by our friends at manscaped.com, the very best in men's below-the-belt grooming. Valentine's Day is coming up, and I propose the 13th of February should be National Shave Your Balls Day. But if you're like me, and you get a hairy cock as well, you need to shave your balls and your cock. And to do that, you're going to want a Manscaped Lawnmower 4.0.
This is the family pube trimmer in our house. Yeah, it's for me as well. It does my back, it does my beard, and it does my wife's areas. And it's really good.
On top of that, they've got the Weed Whacker as well. You can get these both, as well as some other little gifts as part of the performance package. The Weed Whacker is for your ear and nose, but you really need to have your balls shaved because, let's be honest, Valentine's Day, if you're lucky, you're going to get sucked off, and women don't like having pubes in their teeth.
Sort it out.
Know what I mean? So what we want you to do, if you want 20% off and free shipping worldwide, you want to go to manscaped.com and use the promo code WORD20. That's WORD20, WORD 20 at manscaped.com. Shave your balls, feel better.
It'd be
Why
good.
would
It's
you-
better, isn't it?
Why-
It's better.
why-
Shave your balls, shave your wife's balls.
And it back. Got Rebecca Goodwin in.
Hey!
Wait, where's the car? It's there.
Where's the camera?
Ignore it.
Where's the camera?
Well, usually it's around about here, so.
So you usually have the camera around there. But you're a distinguished tax attorney. Why would you have a camera on you, Fanny?
When I'm stuck
Thanks
in
for coming
holes. That's all right. Thank you for inviting me. It's a really cool studio.
I've heard you've made £45 billion from showing people your fanny.
It's not quite that amount, but we're getting there. We're getting there.
It's a lot though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a lot of money. Yeah,
Is it over a mil?
Yeah, I've made 2.5 million. From
Fuck
showing my
me,
family.
well done. Well fucking
I said
done.
family then and not fanny. That's all.
It's a different OnlyFans, isn't it? It's called Jeans Reunited.
2.5 mil.
Yeah,
Fair fuck, that's mad.
it's not bad. It's all right for, laying on my back, I suppose.
Yeah.
Not too bad.
Imagine being able to make 2.5 million lying down. Like I struggle sitting down in here. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Maybe
this
that's
is
the
too much.
problem.
Get a bed.
There you go.
Maybe you need to be like led down.
Could Adam make good money on OnlyFans?
Anyone can if they've got a bit of personality, so I'm going to say probably not that much.
There we go.
Oh,
Here we go. A slam. Oh, 13 seconds. A minute and 13 seconds in.
What?
What?
A what?
A slam. It's slammed.
it's basically you've got to specialize. OnlyFans, like if you're a lady and you're good at, fucking things.
Yeah, yeah.
You traditionally, that's the OnlyFans route, isn't it? Then there's couples, but like if Adam started it, he's got to be a specialist, hasn't he?
I'd say that it'd have to cater to the gay community because obviously men are buying OnlyFans more than women are.
Right.
So it'd have
What do you
to-
reckon the percentage is? 90, 95, 98?
What, on mine or just
No,
in
I mean like
general?
generally OnlyFans.
Well, obviously creators, women is like
Yeah.
a lot, but then the people actually subscribing, I'd say it's about 80% men. I've got a lot of women on mine now, but a lot of them subscribe so they can shove a traffic cone up their bumhole too. So they just get the ideas and then they fuck off. But it's like, I've had my tenner. Cheers.
So you've got women following you to steal your ideas.
yeah.
Traffic
But
cone.
they're not all stealing my ideas. A lot of them just subscribe because they like me and they wanted to help me with my housing project and get my first house and stuff. So a lot of it is just sympathy subscribers because my fanny looks like a fucking kebab that's been dropped on floor. So it's not that that's selling it.
You'd do all right. Your arsehole's in tatters.
I don't know what the arsehole looks like though, do you know what I mean?
No, but you can find out OnlyFans / Adam Rowe arsehole, not comedy. I've just dropped me a new special. Flappy.
I've just realised I don't know what my bumhole looks like. I've never really thought about that before.
You ever sat on a mirror?
What?
Never
No.
squatted over the mirror, no.
What?
Like I know what my cock looks like, don't I?
Have you?
What? Sat on a mirror?
Have you squatted over a mirror?
No, but I know.
Oh, right. You just said it like, haven't you done it? Every Tuesday. Mirror Tuesday.
It's slim and well, isn't it?
Oh, God.
I wondered if like my bumhole because so I've got IBS, Rekha, right?
Right, okay, that's one
So,
way
like,
to
just-
introduce yourself.
What?
That's one way to introduce yourself.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
Adam, and I've got IBS.
He just lost 10,000 subscribers.
I just wonder like whether there's on the outer of my bumhole I've done any damage.
Mine's damaged. Like,
Is it?
it looks like a walnut. That's what I put on my bio because it's like inside out at this point.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. Is mine inside out from all the
she's
ferocious?
been sitting on traffic cones. Adam used to have loads of poos.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wasn't expecting it. How was I? Don't bring up walnuts. Stays in Finch's. Yeah, he said walnut. Get a walnut.
Again.
What was your first video? How did you get into it? Like, what was the
I
first?
don't know
video
what
you
my
made?
first. I started off just like, I'm only going to show my tits, like nothing. I didn't even have any tits at that point, so I was literally just showing my heartbeat. But I was trying just like showing my tits, and then 6 months later, got a fucking tentacle, traffic cone in one or all this. Yeah, it just went a bit mad. But I didn't expect to blow
There
up.
was steps in between that though. It wasn't just one
Not
day.
many, but yeah, there were.
Not many.
Not many.
Not
And they
many
all-
from here's me tits to traffic cone.
Yeah, well, I blew up sort of overnight, so I was like, fucking hell, I've got to step up my game, man. What can I do that's better than the last one? So obviously.
Was that people saying to you, "I want this," or were you like, "I want to step it up and get more money"?
Yeah,
was that
it
like
was more
request?
like, well, you run out of ideas. So it was like, I've already shagged men. People are getting bored of that. Let's move on to women. Right, I've shagged them. Let's move on to non-binary. Shagged them, and then next thing you know, you've got a fucking tentacle hanging out the arsehole. Well, it's quite
that
traumatic.
is
It's a
quite-
slippery slope. Isn't
Next thing you know.
it? He's still squatting over mirrors. Have you always because obviously I know you've just done the steps of how you get to traffic cone, but I'm sure there's OnlyFans content creators who probably don't have traffic cone in their plans.
Yeah.
Have you always bum play and things in your bum?
Oh,
or is
yeah.
it just since the OnlyFans that you went, "Do you know what?
I've always said, there's no such thing as the wrong hole. That is my motto. So I've always
Your
bum
motto,
play.
that was in your school yearbook.
Yeah.
You have 2 syllables for the word "hole" as
Yeah,
well.
everyone
Hole.
comments on that. It's the same with rowel. Hole.
I mean,
I don't
you're
know
allowed
what-
to say whatever you want if you're shoving like fucking traffic cones in it, but I'm just saying you had an extra
Traffic
syllable.
coens."
You know when you say a traffic cone, was it like a UK regulated motorway traffic cone?
Whoa! Because I had a crash on the M60. There was no fucking cone. Where was it?
No, it's an actual dildo. It's made from body safe silicone. It's not as big as a normal.
Oh, it
traffic
is an
cone.
actual traffic cone.
It's a dildo traffic cone.
Do you know the
but it
traffic cone
looks-
conspiracy?
No.
There's me and Adam know the traffic cone.
I think I invented it.
Yeah, I think it's real though.
So traffic cones, you know, when they're on the motorway, but there's no roadworks being done. I think that's because they've got nowhere to store them.
Mate, they've always got a place to store them when I'm around.
You could be stopping so many delays on motorway.
Yeah.
So it's always been a bum thing. Bum's all good.
Yeah, I've always like anal. I think that's great. 10 out of 10 would recommend to a friend. But traffic cone was just like I say, it was. I've already done the penis thing. You know, let's move on to bigger and better
It's weird
things.
with women, innit? Because some people love getting bummed and some people hate it, and there's no middle ground.
Yeah, but the people that hate it have not given it chance long enough to like it. It's like obviously
Like
first
Breaking
time
Bad.
hurt, I was crying. You know.
Get through
Just
the
like
first
Breaking
scene.
Bad.
You have to get through the first season, and then you're like, oh no, I'm into it. Yeah.
Breaking Bad.
Just a blue crystal meth.
No, but
Is that what you think it is with your ass? You have to keep going. But I don't know about that, because the first time I had a finger in my ass, I was like, game, yeah. I'm up for
yeah,
it.
well, yeah. But with a cock, it's a bit different because it's obviously, well, hopefully, it's a bit wider and a bit longer than a finger. But yeah. So yeah, it's just the first time pushing through that. Make sure you got loads of lube, and then you tend to enjoy it. But
Right, okay. It's nice to hear about your first finger. That was a nice moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just a matter of time before traffic cone, isn't it? What are we going to do for the next Patreon special?
Adam, do not sit on the traffic cone.
No, I've already decided I can't put anything else up my ass.
So what stripe? Like, where'd you go? You're not going to the base.
no, not the base. I've not managed it that far.
How many stripes have you
Pussy,
done?
obviously. Base is
obviously,
easy. Like,
pussy.
I'm glad it's got a flared base.
Yeah.
Pussy, but yeah, like
too.
so it goes obviously orange, and then there's a white band, so I can get it down to the bottom line of the white band, and I know that because there's a little mark on there,
The waterline.
tide mark.
Have you got it with you?
No, I've not brought that one. I brought
Okay.
something else with me this time because I'm fed up with showing my traffic cone. It's stealing my spotlight.
Same, exactly. I feel the same.
Oh, have we just been podcast porn hack? The traffic cone.
What have you brought with
It's
you?
always the traffic cone.
What have you
Whatever.
brought? What have you brought?
I've brought a very special butt plug, but I can't remember if I washed it or not, so this could be embarrassing. It's very special
Surely before it
Why is it
goes-
special?
because it turns you into a foxy lady.
Is it a tail one? Love this, me. Get it out.
All right, it's over there. Shall I go grab it? Yeah.
Yeah, go
Yeah,
grab
go
it.
on.
It's just...
I'm just as the production.
It
You know,
would-
I'm just worried that
Do you know what I've started to realise?
she's just about to put a tail up her ass.
It's not going up a bum, though, is it?
We're
We're just getting it
Oh, is it
out.
not? Oh, okay.
Yes.
Oh, my God.
Do you know what I don't know what it is, right? I think what I've figured out lately is because I like fancy dress and I love this stuff. Like this does it for me all day long.
Are you a fairy?
No, I don't want them to wear the full costume. I just want the ears and the tail, right? And I just think I want women to be anyone but themselves.
Anything but
Tennis player, badger. Honestly.
You know what I mean? Like if
problem
the person that I have to talk to and watch the telly with, I'm like, you're fucking annoying. I'd rather you be a fucking rabbit.
You with the wrong people then?
I'm not fucking you. Get the Batman suit on. No, you're not doing the voice. Fucking hell, Adam. Do it.
So do you just walk around the house with that in?
yeah.
Mad.
Usually when kids are at school, but sometimes
Gam-
when they're off, there's nothing I can do. Is there?
Mad.
Why are you
just
rubbing
have
it?
to
You're going to
see
make a
it.
wish. What are you doing?
It's clean, isn't it?
Wipe in case anyone has to touch it. I don't know if
I'm
there's
not
any sweet
touching
corn.
Can I just say, I grew up in the 80s and Basil Brush was a big thing.
Yeah.
And as soon as you whipped that out, it was really conflicting because I felt aroused and nostalgic. Boom, boom! Oh,
The
my
only
God.
problem with this is it's really heavy. So when it's in the bum hole, it's like a paperweight. It's sort of like leathered down a bit. And I think that's the reason why my bum hole looks inside out, because I have wore this quite a lot.
Right.
But it ends up falling out.
Genuine question. Would you just wear that for fun, just for yourself?
I'd wear it for like not for like solo fun, but if
You don't have a
guy
Basil
in the
Brush
bedroom
one?
asked me to put
Right.
in my foxtail, I'd be like, no questions asked, absolutely for a tenner.
A month. Sign up at.
Yeah.
Man, you know.
Is there any... this is the one you like, but have you been asked to wear anything? Because obviously, if you're... Are you single? Are you?
I'm single.
Right, okay. So if you're seeing someone and like they're like, oh, cool, this is what you're into. Is there anything that have you been asked to do anything where you're like, actually, I think that's a bit grim? Or an outfit that you're not into?
No, because I don't really have any standards or anything. Do you know what I mean? So anything's all right with me, pretty much. I'm a bit wary when it comes to like, oh, can you get in a diaper or nappy or something? Because I get a lot of people on OnlyFans asking for that, and it's like, I don't want to, be a pedo beta, but at the end of the day, it's a tenner. So what can you do?
Yeah.
If you look on a line of I will not do that and I will never do that.
It's probably the AB. What's it? Adult baby diaper lover. Yeah.
Right.
Oh, like adult baby.
Yeah,
shit.
sucking dummies.
So you've never been in a nappy?
No, it's not for me. It's not.
It's pretty specialist, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a lot of people are trying to say, look, it's not anything to do with babies or anything, but it's like you're wearing a nappy and
I always
sucking a
thought it was
dummy.
to do with, isn't it like a domination thing? Isn't it all like high-powered lawyers who like all day have to make loads of decisions and then they just want to go home and get looked after?
Yeah, but
That's what I always
no,
thought.
no.
I know what you're talking about, but that's them wanting to be adult babies, isn't it?
No, I know, but it's all part of the same fantasy,
Yeah,
isn't it? Surely.
well, there is obviously there's something called regression, which is a non-sexual term where you revert back to your childhood.
That's what I mean. Yeah, and they only
But
get
that's
looked after.
non-sexual, the age regression. Whereas age play is obviously where you take the nappy off and then
Oh yeah, that. Oh no.
go in for
Yeah,
it.
you're
That's weird.
looking for the reasoning behind it, but first read is that's a fucking nappy. Babies wear them. Yeah, I could see where. Also, if you're doing OnlyFans, I'm just guessing. Once you've gone down that route, you can't be like, but next week I've got some nice lingerie.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? Like you've gone
too. You have to stick to it. But there are obviously a lot of people that want it, but places like OnlyFans and stuff don't allow that content because MasterCard won't accept payment for any sort of content that's like that. So it's just ruled out completely. But there are like websites that use Bitcoin and cryptocurrency in exchange for.
Because it's going weird. It's going dark.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
The thing is, I've got no problem with a man wanting to be a baby.
Right.
And he's like, I want to be the baby.
Have a
you
word
look
pod
after
at
me.
gmail.com.
But I don't want, like, one of your fans saying to you, I want to be the baby. That's not him being a paedophile. Is
That's
it?
what I'm
Because he
saying,
wants
yeah.
to be the baby.
Yeah.
But if he wants the other person to be a baby, that's the problem, innit?
Yeah,
Well, yeah,
yeah,
but
I
it's
guess so.
Rebecca's OnlyFans, isn't it? So
Yeah.
they can enjoy that wearing what they want, can't they? But if, they could be home in like a full fucking onesie and like, but it's what you're wearing and what you're putting on your. How many subscribers have you got?
17,000.
Oh fuck!
Get on your lane. We've got 19.
Fucking hell. Oh, God. We've got 20 without even fucking wearing diapers.
I've got 24,000 on my free one, but 17,000 are paying $12.50 a month. So
Amazing.
it's not bad. It's not bad money.
Are you
It's
in like the
fucking
top
brilliant.
0.01%?
Well, top 0.02. I dropped.
Yeah,
0.1, but thanks for bringing that up.
Oh, sorry, 2.5 mil. Are you alright?
Isn't fucking everyone though? That top, I'm in the top, honestly.
No,
yeah,
no,
everyone says it, but that like the thing
If you're
is,
0.2, you're well up
there's a
there.
massive difference between 0.1 and 0.01. And obviously, no offense to men, but they have 0. And it's the same number. Like it just
Yeah.
is. So I
Yeah,
get
yeah,
loads
yeah.
of people saying this. So the
Men
difference
are
between
stupid.
0.01 and 0.1 is probably about 20 grand a month. So you see that, and it doesn't really make much sense. But there's so many.
The one
people
I
in
subscribe
that.
to is top 80%, and she's really trying.
How is she now? Is she
Well,
alright?
yeah. Well, the diabetes is hard work.
Just to pay for that.
But when
insulin
she's,
supplement.
honestly, when she takes that insulin shot, ooh. At least she doesn't do it wearing a nappy. She's not a perv.
What is dating like when you do what you do?
I've not really tried it, to be honest, because it's not something I'm really looking for.
Yeah.
But I imagine, this is what I imagine it to be like. Someone will say, yeah, I'm fine with it, go for it. You've got money, you're probably a good 5 out of 10, so we'll try dating you. And then later on down the line, we'll start getting into arguments, and then it'll be,
Jealousy
you
and
do
stuff.
OnlyFans, so I can do this. So I just think, fuck it, because I've got a foxtail butt plug and a traffic cone. What more do I need? And I've got millions of pounds, so it just seems a bit pointless now.
Yeah, you can't argue with that. Really, can you?
That might be
What
the
else
only
do you
time
look
anyone's
for in
ever
that?
said that in human history. I've got a fucking traffic cone and a fox butt plug and millions of pounds.
Genuine
God bless the
question.
internet.
Like, if you did start dating someone and they considered you working with other male performers as cheating, What would your answer be? Just fuck off, it's my job.
Why would you even pursue me? Do you know what I mean? You can clearly see I'm all over the internet getting fucking dick down. I ain't gonna stop that for some Tom, Dick or Harry off fucking TikTok. Will you be my girl now?
Would you date someone
Like,
called Dick?
if you're not happy with it, like obviously there's no romance behind making a film. I'm literally in there, come on, swat it in and straight out again, back home. So if they can't see that there's no romance behind that or love, and I'm still going back to them at end at night and still sucking their dick, then they may as well just stay away because I'm going to carry on fucking other guys. So.
Yeah. Also, it's your job, isn't it?
Yeah, it's my job.
If you were seeing someone, they went, do you know what I really want to get into? And they'd never tried it before. That'd be a different conversation, wouldn't it? You can't meet someone and then be like,
Do you reckon?
you know what?
Yeah, it's different. Like,
Do you with a porn away from the OnlyFans, like you go and do porn, you do the scenes, like they go on the websites and everything. Like you're saying it's just work. Do you ever get there and like there is a bit of a connection, or is it because I think lads watch porn going, oh, she genuinely, because I hate porn. That's not the end of the sentence. I love porn, but I need to think or believe that the girl or woman is like, I'm loving this.
Yeah.
I'm not even invoicing.
This is going to absolutely destroy my career, but not one single time now. I'm very, very, like, self-conscious about my body. Like, you wouldn't think so, but this is nothing but acting for me. I'm not a sexual person. Like, I don't sleep with anybody outside of work. Like, this is strictly work. This is me putting on my best show, going in there, absolutely not liking it. And I know people say, oh, consent, but just like going to work and not liking, do you know what I mean? I do like the job itself. It's just when it comes down to the final scene, because we do all the like script work beforehand, blah, blah, blah. Because I do like little Lord of my Rings, Star Wars, like, so everything up until the point where the dick's going inside me, I love. But then when you've got fucking 4 cameras, every angle, I've got a mum tum, one up my fucking clit, one up my arsehole, one up my cleavage. It's daunting, it's scary, and the only thing you can do is just make it look like you're having a good time.
Put it into showbiz mode.
Yes.
But you must be getting used to
Yeah,
that.
it's getting a lot easier. Sorry, it took me 3 years to be able to do a collab because I'm not very good around people, quite socially, anxious. So it did take me 3 years to do it, but then my first one was with Danny D, and he was just so laid back, and I smoked stuff and he smoked stuff, so we were like, just chilling, and then it was like, right, it's time for the scene. And I think that was probably the best bit for my career, because that made me think I can do it now. Like, this one was fine, and this was a huge name that I was doing it with, so yeah, that made it easier. And then as I've progressed, obviously I've got a videographer that knows what insecurities I've got and knows which angles to get. And
Is that Dick Bush?
that's Dick Bush, yeah. The
Good
the
man,
legend.
good man, old Dickie Bush.
Oh, Dickie Bush.
We all nodding like, yo, we know Dick. Mr. Bush. Oh, big fans.
George's brother.
But yeah, that's it. It's just that kid.
And with the
Jed
lads,
Bush, Dick Bush, George Bush.
like,
Would you reckon you would make more money if you were a couple? So, like, if you got a partner and he was into
No.
it? Do you not reckon? Isn't that
No.
like a bigger market for that now?
No, I don't think so. I think a lot of people like to think that, OnlyFans is a dating site.
Or like they know
So
you?
they're like, oh, I get guys on there and they're tipping me thousands thinking that, this girl's going to be with me forever. And obviously that's not the case, but I wouldn't get that if I was in a relationship.
Do you ever
so.
get anybody, like, who you have to, like, not threaten them, but like, oh, he's a bit worrying and have to deal with that separately?
It's one of those things where I can just sort of turn my phone off at any point.
Yeah, I
Do you know what I
suppose.
mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's money at the end of the day. If I don't feel like doing something, turn it off and go back to it when I'm feeling a bit better. It's the same with hate comments. Everyone says, how do you deal with hate comments? Simply don't look at them until I'm in a mood where I'm like, fuck you. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If I'm in a bad mood, I'm blob, crying at home, shoving chocolate in my face, the last thing I'm going to do is look at someone saying that I look like fucking Chris Whitty in a wig. So, yeah, it's sort of choosing the right moment to look at those.
yeah, you do not want to.
How do I
Yeah,
make
that's
the
not a
trainers?
comment you want to read when you're on your period, is it? Oh
I don't
my
think you look
God.
anything like Chris with it.
I did a
No, in a wig?
comparison side to side because people kept saying it, and I was like, I need to see if this true.
Hang on, they kept. This is an actual comment that people have repeated.
Well, it was a comment that I first saw Chris Whitty.
Chris Whitty's walnut arsehole up. Oh my
Is that
God.
him?
What can you see?
It's a black woman. He's not shit screen sharing.
Just turn that.
I'm a step at Eddie.
Holy shit.
It's mad,
I'm
isn't it?
I'm fascinated by what when you said about what is he called, Danny D.
Yeah.
Oh,
with
behave.
the. No, I just want.
We've
I've
all
never.
seen his work.
You're so jealous.
He's got a massive-
So
Yeah,
jealous.
okay, yes, I know. I didn't want to mispronounce his name.
Danny, so hard.
Mickey D.
Your name?
Danny D. Right, so you're working with Danny Deegan. Are they?
Is
do
it
you think
Danny
that-
or Danny?
Are they?
Danny?
I've never watched porn, so this Daniel.
Dan's quit porn this week. So you're not making it anymore.
But yeah, just I'm done. I'm done. I never felt it, and I don't smoke weed. Do you think they're lads that do porn? Do you think they're enjoying it, or are they
Yeah.
in the same? Are they genuinely in the same headspace of yours, like just work, or do you think they have?
I don't. What I only realised recently is that not many people are in the same headspace as me. Like a lot of the women do enjoy it and are in that job because they are sexual people. And for me, it was like I like doing comedy. I always started with a little bit of a platform on Snapchat, doing little comedy clips and stuff. And it was like, how can I monetize this? It's like, I'll do a bit of sexy on the side, and obviously that blew up more than the comedies did. Fuck me. But yeah, so it's for a lot of people, they do genuinely enjoy it and get a kick out of it. It's just for me, it was just some way of making money from what I was already doing.
Yeah. I tell you what, if you do go back into comedy, start doing some stand-up, you've got a fucking hell of an Edinburgh show to put together. Like, that's not, I don't think anyone else's experience. Like, in terms of just original stand-up.
You must have some stories, surely, like
Some what?
stories about like day-to-day life where just insane things have happened.
Yeah, I've got loads of stories. I used to get shagged as a kid, mate. I've got loads of stories.
I've got a sound thing for this.
That is quite Edinburgh, though.
Yeah, that probably get you a nomination
I wasn't
right there.
expecting the end of that sentence there.
No.
What's your funniest like on-set story? Must like with the
Funniest on-set story. Okay, so this one's actually solo. Oh no, I'll do a solo one first. Right,
Go
okay,
ahead,
so
go
I'll set
ahead.
the scene. It's Christmas, 2021. Christmas tree in the background, white rug on the floor. I had a guy round to get me in the mood because I was going to do a vibrating wand video for Christmas.
Is this in lockdown?
This was in lockdown. I believe.
Risky. I like it. Naughty. Go on.
So I had a guy around and we were like, let's get me ready to make this film. Let's get me a bit hyped up. Anyway, he went down the dirt track and he got a bit too excited and his baby gravy went into my bumhole. So I went to the toilet, thought I'd cleaned it all out, got on this white
Hang on.
rug.
Oh, the dirt track. Are you talking about your arsehole?
Yeah, my arsehole.
okay, cool.
I thought that was self-explanatory.
I thought you meant he had a motorbike.
No, it's where the bad kids play in school.
I need to get revved up for this scene.
No,
Get the Kawasaki.
I'm trying to censor it a bit.
Yeah. What?
I'm trying to censor it a bit. I'm
Right,
like,
okay,
"Good
you
down
don't have
dirt
to.
track." You mean your arsehole?
Well, yeah, I'm just gonna have some questions. Rebecca,
Rebecca,
do you know what I mean?
Rebecca, that ship has sailed.
Right down dirt track alley.
That ship has sunk.
Right. So he went in your arsehole.
Yeah, and he came. He came in my arsehole,
Yeah.
and then I went and cleaned myself up. Got down on this white rug,
Oh no.
and I was doxying myself. So the doxies are vibrating wands.
We've got one here.
Yeah, but
And a Kawasaki.
Love Honey is a great alternative to doxy.
Yeah, love when he's better.
That
Actually.
is- yeah.
Use code.
So I was doing that.
Where 20.
And then I climaxed and, stuff came out. Went away, uploaded the video, went back downstairs to clean up this set that I'd made and noticed a brown stain on this white rug.
Oh dear.
Yeah, so obviously as I'd climaxed, a little bit of his baby gravy went out of my bumhole as I was in the middle of an orgasm. But I didn't realise until the video had already been up for 19 minutes.
Oh nice.
So I just shat myself on a white rug and uploaded it to thousands of people.
Was it washable or did we lose the rug?
Oh, you
Went
meant to do white
straight in
wine,
the
aren't you?
What?
White wine.
Was it, I thought you said red wine. No, it's the old rhyme, innit? Shit on a white rug, red wine. And then everyone's like, oh, you spilt your wine. Someone didn't come in your arse and then you farted it onto a white rug. That's the thing with red wine. Covers all sins.
You know what I've realised recently? You know stuff that goes up your bumhole wants to come out. I'll tell you how I know. So,
Toilet seat.
obviously, Carl got me a toilet seat for Christmas that cleans your bumhole for you.
I've seen it
You
on the
messaged me
Insta.
about it,
Yeah.
right?
You could do with one.
I want one just for pleasure.
Yeah, well, yesterday I was hungover. I used it 5 times and not once did I have a poo. I was just going to have a treat.
Use code Carl 10 for 10% off.
What?
Yesterday when I was hungover,
Is it a sexual thing?
No, it's just a really nice time.
It's like a hug.
That sounds a bit sexual.
It's supposed to clean you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just washes your arsehole after you had a poo. But also, if you aim it right, you can get the water to go straight up your fucking dirt track.
I do that in my hot tub, mate. I'm like, in my
Yeah.
hot tub trying
Yeah.
to get on
Yeah.
jets on side.
And it's Japanese.
So what you do is you pull your cheek onto one side of the toilet seat and pull the other one onto the other side,
How wide your toilet?
and it creates a.
How's this the second time I'm hearing this? It's so graphic.
And then that sort of opens your arsehole a bit. But what I also like to do is, even if I'm not having a poo, like do what I would do, and that opens it a bit. It's like an aperture, right?
Oh.
And then the water goes right up, and it just feels great. But then, about 20 minutes later, I feel like I need a shit. But all I'm doing is
That's
getting the
douching
water
your
out.
arsehole, though, isn't
What?
it? That's douching your arsehole.
Sort of, yeah.
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 You've got. I've seen a douche in the studio earlier because I was eyeing it up.
Have we?
Have we got a bum
Yeah,
cleaner?
you've got a douche. Yeah.
Oh, he's got one attached to his toilet seat.
In one of the bum play sets, there's a douche, yeah.
Oh, it's not Matthew.
Oh, there we
All
go.
right, Matthew.
This is from Love Funny. This is the Bumper Booty.
Yeah, throw us
anal
that.
sex toy kit.
So was that because I have used a douche before.
Yeah.
Because the first time I was getting fingered, I was worried I was going to shit down the girl's arm.
By the way, this section may be 8 minutes long. I don't know how much of this you're actually seeing.
The first time you got fingered, you got a douche out. They go on.
She asked me to. She was like, look, I'll finger you, but you're washing your bum all first. So, I've told you this story before when
this in
Catherine
Amsterdam?
Bauer was on. No.
Yeah, he has.
Right.
He douched in the bath and his dad walked in.
That's
Oh,
the
it's
good
well
boy.
packaged.
So what you do is, you do that and put it in a bowl of water,
It looks like a bradle.
and it sucks the water up. And then you put that pipe up your arsehole, and you go. And you dispel the water in, and then you pull it out.
Dispel?
The water stays in there, and then you essentially poo the water out and it cleans you. And then when you're getting fingered, you don't shit down the girl's arm.
Do you know what a bradle is?
Thanks for
A
that.
what?
The joiners in the other viewers will know what that is, mate. It looks like a bradle. You'd be able to fucking, get your screws in with that.
Holy shit.
You never douched?
I've had an enema.
What?
I've had an enema.
That's the same thing, isn't it?
Finding Nemo.
Yeah,
Have you dosed or an enemy?
I've had an enemy. I've had an enemy.
Got an enemy douche for you.
I've got an enemy. Yeah. I was like, you're pissing me off. Clean my arsehole. That showed him.
Have you
Yeah.
got it? I'm going to take me, the production reins back.
Hang on.
Have you got like an end goal?
An end goal.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
You're doing a housing project, aren't you?
Yeah, I am. Yeah. So I've got 3 well, I'm just put an offer in for my 3rd property, but the plan is to have 9 properties by the time I'm 35. Fingers crossed, touch wood. And then I'm going to be renting, obviously, 8 of them out at a low cost because all the houses are being bought outright, which means I don't have to pay a mortgage on them. So yeah, the rents are going to be a lot lower because I used to be homeless, so I'm trying to do my bit.
So you've used OnlyFans to buy your first house,
Yeah.
and now you're hoping to buy another 8 more.
So no, the one that I live in. So what I did was I bought the biggest one first that was part of the rental scheme. So this plan's been going on for like 2 years. So obviously, when you buy a house, you pay stamp duty on your first property. You don't have to pay stamp duty. So I bought a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom house that I knew that I would rent out one day. And then I bought a second one, which is a 2-bedroom terrace, which is currently being rented out. Just buying my 3rd one, and then when I've got 8, I'll be buying my 9th, which will be my own big forever home. And then I'll retire from doing OnlyFans and obviously just taking the payments from the property.
You're not just renting them out to like going through an estate agent. You're literally getting referrals from the food bank that you used when you were homeless.
Yeah, and also temporary housing. So just normal B&Bs that like take on families that don't have anywhere at the minute or just in there until they can find something, because like obviously with mortgages a lot of people can't get them at the minute anyway, and credit, but also with council housing you can be put anywhere, you could be nowhere near your family. I've been through it all before, it's like just horrific. But I've also got friends and stuff that are also in temporary housing. It's just so bad, like so full of people that kids shouldn't be around. So yeah, it's only 8 houses that I'll be renting out, but it's 8
amazing.
more than what the government's doing.
That's
So.
amazing. Well done. Yeah.
That's such a ridiculously inspirational story. You were homeless.
Yeah.
You're now a millionaire.
Yes.
And you're just giving people houses for like as low as you possibly can, basically.
Yeah. So I don't want anyone to be buying the houses for me. Effectively, that's why I'm doing it all with that. Because obviously, everyone's saying it's a tax, avoidance scheme, but it's not because I have to take dividends out for the houses to pay cash outright. If I did it with a mortgage, I could just get tenants to pay my mortgages off for me, if you know what I mean. And do
Oh
it
yeah,
that way.
landlords. That's how they pay off their mortgages.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I don't want to be the typical landlord. So the houses, I won't rent them out until they are fully mine, which obviously they all will be from the offset. But it just means I can charge whatever I want, as little as I want. So for a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom, it's got 2 off-road parking spaces. That'll be £650 a month.
I'll have that. I'll give you 700.
He messages me, I'm
That's
homeless.
amazing. That's amazing. No, you should be proud of yourself. That's very
Yeah.
good.
No,
Thank
that's
you.
incredible.
How long ago were you homeless? If you don't want to talk about stuff like this, we don't have to.
No, it's fine. So I was homeless at 14. I lived on a park under a climbing frame for 2 weeks until my school noticed that obviously I was using the gym showers and there was no money. We used to have dinner cards and our school would be topped up with money. And there was no money, so they put me in touch with a housing association who did manage to house me at 14. So yeah, obviously I've been not living at home for a long time now. But then that's when I started getting groomed by my sister's fiance. So at 16 I was pregnant and then back in the same fucking situation again. So it's been crazy, but it's all led up to where I am now. So I'm pretty grateful for it.
Not to ask an insensitive question. What's the benefits of being under a climbing frame and not just like...
Because you don't get rated. It's a climb.
You should have gone slide.
He is right though. There's no cover there.
There's no cover on a climbing frame.
There is. Is it, you know them ones with the wall, and then you step over.
That's
and
a
there's
climbing
a ledge.
wall.
Climbing wall. There
Oh,
you go.
wall.
There you go.
Right, okay.
But you have got the swings. You got the swings right there as well. It's a good question.
It's a great question. It's definitely what everyone's going to take away from this. Obviously, you know, the traffic cone was one thing and the affordable housing is great.
What is the best
But
cover
I
in the
will
playground?
sleep under a slide.
Is that the best cover in the playground?
Well, I'd go under a climbing frame, but I would, I'd tent it up. I'd make a den.
Yeah.
What, with your school book?
No, with bin bags.
With your, with
I like
where
it.
are you getting them from?
Shop. I'd have just shoplifted some bin bags and like padded the climbing frame out,
Yeah,
and then you've got a
yeah.
little den. Do you know what I mean?
At the
Do
shop.
your big
next
I'd
door.
have done that anyway, and I had a house.
Council,
Sounds like a fucking great afternoon. Making a den as a kid was one of the best things you could do.
Not sure she was making.
My mum just made my dreams come true.
Do you know
really.
what? I think you're very ungrateful to the life that you were given. That you could live every child's fantasy every day.
Yeah, you lived in a den. That's it.
Lived in a den. Every now and then I'd make a den, and then about 2 hours later, my dad would be like, "Oh, put this away." He was a mean man.
Yeah.
Yeah, wouldn't let me live in a
mate.
climbing frame.
and that's why Adam's got an affordable den scheme, so that kids don't have to, sleep under climbing frames. Lad, here's the bin bags, patrons flying. Go and make yourself a council bivouac. Get in there. Unbelievable.
That was a roller coaster of a section, wasn't it?
Oh,
There's no following that.
why a climbing frame? I'll remember that forever. I'm going to make sure I don't say that
I
anymore.
need you to know what I'm picturing in my
Yeah,
head.
well, you're
like the
picturing the wrong
bars
thing.
that are shaped like a rocket
Yeah.
ship and that.
Yeah, and there's holes in it, and there's like different sides.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
Put the brad all down, Dan.
stop it.
It's warm in here, isn't it?
It is woman here.
Is this is going to be the Love Honey advert, isn't it? This what we've got? If we're going to an advert, this has got to be the Love Honey
This
advert.
will
innit?
be the Love Honey advert.
Yeah.
Oh, did you not have one of them in the local park? We had like.
It's not over.
No, but look, like one of these gaffs.
Yeah, right there.
What do what?
The screen isn't being shared.
Should be now.
There we go.
Go on, what have you got?
One of them.
Gaffs.
Oh, it's Amanda Holden. Why didn't you sleep under Amanda Holden?
There's nothing on it.
Top bunk. You've got a roof.
There's nothing on the screen, Carl.
You've
Finn!
You've had a
Finn is
fucking
carrying you.
nightmare.
It's Steve
Finn is carrying this podcast.
Just switch the
There
telly
we
off,
go.
That's why.
Holy
Stay doing it, you
shit.
daft cunt.
She's renting that out for
No.
$6.50. 2 parking spaces.
You don't get that shit in Chesterfield.
Holy shit.
You don't
You'd
get
sleep
none of
in
that.
the slide, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
It's got 3 floors. You'd block the slide.
Mate, the whole of year 4 could be in there.
No, you take your socks off, so you never. Do you know when you run up the slide, you take
That's
your
the
socks
new
off.
orphanage.
Can we have a break?
Yeah.
Oh my God. All right, Lids. Now it's time to talk about our new sponsor, my absolute favourite sponsor, Love Honey, the world's biggest online sex toy and lingerie store. To talk about these sex toys, I've got OnlyFans superstar Rebecca Goodwin, who's just smashed our episode. You got a clit sucker.
Wow. That's one way to introduce me. Yeah. So this is a rose clit sucker. I've not actually used this one yet, but I've been dying to get my hands on it for ages. So it's an air-pressured clit sucker that's rechargeable. And I already know, just by turning it on and sticking it on my chin, as you do, that is going to give me a great time.
It's the ultimate test of the clit sucker. This is the Artwave Power, which is basically enhanced wanking. So this one's for the lads. If you want to up your wanking game, look at that. And then also you get lube for it.
Yeah, birthday cake lube.
Oh my God. Who doesn't love birthday cake? Rubbed on your penis and then stuck in an Artwave Pow. There's also loads of other stuff. This isn't just for you. This can be for you and your partner. Spice it up. Make it a lot more fun. Have you just eaten the birthday cake lube? Is it calorie free?
It's very nice. It's very delicious.
There's also spanking paddles. Can you just listen? I don't know if this is allowed within my marriage, but just test, because I did it on my own, and then just really go on, give us a try. Because I might.
You have to tease it first.
Oh, is there a bit of teasing?
Yeah, you have to tease it.
Right.
You
Okay.
have to get a blood
For audio listeners, I'm into it. I am into it. Turns out I'm into it. And that's the end of the advert. Use our code WORD20 for 20% off Love Honey site-wide for a limited time. That is WORD20. Love Honey. Give it a try. Just one more and then we'll end the ad. Just one more. It's good shit.
What's happening, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Adam Rowe. This is my co-host, Dan Nightingale. Those
Hello.
Turkish hair transplants have come a long way. This week's sponsor is NordVPN, the world's best VPN service. Do you use a VPN, Dan?
Yeah, I do use NordVPN actually for all my VPN needs, and I have to say that it is a fantastic way to do like tenuously like things that you might not think that you are allowed to do, but you are.
Yeah, like you can set your location to not be this country.
Yeah,
and to
yeah.
another like, for example, you're a big Liverpool fan, aren't you, Dan?
I am.
And you sometimes want to watch a Liverpool game, but it's not being shown in the UK because it's 3 o'clock. It is being shown, for example, in Canada. So you set it to Canada, use a Canadian streaming service, and you can watch the football.
That's sometimes what I do, but sometimes when I'm in London and I miss Liverpool, I set the VPN to Liverpool and just hang out.
It's also good, for example, if like the Ukrainian Netflix has got a film on that the UK one hasn't got, so you set it to Ukraine. It's good for stuff like that. So if you go to nordvpn.com/haveaword, you get a huge discount off your NordVPN plan, plus a bonus gift, and it's risk-free with NordVPN's 30-day money-back guarantee. Get yourself a VPN, upgrade your internet security, and, go and live in Botswana for a bit, digitally. Just having a Diet Guinness.
It's water, isn't it? Oh,
Guinness
you're going to
0%,
down that
isn't it?
holding eye contact.
Have you tried Guinness
Oh,
0%?
is he split the G? Doesn't matter because it's fucking tap water.
It's not tap water, it's Diet Guinness.
Oh, I tell you what, that Love Honey advert, that was good, wasn't it?
Don't know if we haven't filmed that was in the past. I like the bit when Adam's dick's actually out.
I can't believe he got his dick out and compared it to the...
And if it wasn't out, then you've watched the wrong advert.
Oh, your internet's weird. We've got some questions, Rebecca. Carl's got a question for you, though.
You said you've earned good money.
Yeah.
I want to know what your vice is, like what you like to spend your money on.
So other than property, which is where most...
I mean, like, yeah,
Yeah.
not like I like buying houses.
420 blaze it up.
Do you like pot?
Potsman,
Oh,
yeah.
I started my pot journey recently.
We're all potters now.
Yeah.
Oh, you're a Paula
Amsterdam
Radcliffe.
special. Check
It's
that
out
one
now
out,
as
guys. Wow.
It is out now. Go and watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did some pot, and I've got to tell you,
Is that it?
Yeah.
And you got to tell us.
He's so stoned he's now drinking water as Guinness. That's how much of a potsman he is.
yeah. So you like a bit of pot?
Yeah, a lot.
A lot of pot?
Yeah.
What's
How
a lot?
How often do you pot?
I pot every day.
Smoke pot every day.
Like how many times a day?
I don't drive. Probably
What
about
did I ask?
maybe
Can I have a lift home?
Don't try.
How potted are you, madam?
for legal reasons I do not drive, but I do smoke about maybe 5 or 6 joints a day.
Oh my.
And how much pot's in it? Like in
Is it like a
kilograms?
sprinkle of tobacco and then pot?
10 pots per
Yeah, the
joint.
sprinkles just to take away the.
Yeah.
So so drugs. Anything else?
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
like you like
trainers.
shoes. You
I
have a
do
nice
like my
pair of
Jordans.
shoes on.
Yeah.
Do you do any other drugs other than pot?
No,
No.
no, I'm not hardcore.
Would you
know.
try heroin?
I know. It's one of those
Probably
things. I've
leave
tried most things once, but not that. I did try cocaine once,
Yeah.
and it like numbed the back of my throat, and that was
Let's
it.
put it up your nose.
I just you got drip back.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah. But I did give a really, really good blowjob that night. That was
Really?
completely numb.
That's why I like coke.
Yeah.
Because I give great blowjobs.
Would you try heroin?
What? I can't believe you are someone that slept under a climbing frame. Have you ever tried? Would you try heroin? She owns 5 houses.
Why is that a weird question?
No, it's just
She does pot.
yeah.
It's a gateway
So
drug.
one
love it.
step to crack, and then another one to
It's a
smash.
short walk to heroin.
So, drugs, shoes. Is that it? Anything else? What else makes you happy? Is that it?
And holidays, going
Holidays,
away. Yeah,
travelling.
I'm away a lot. Yeah.
Where's the best place you've been?
Probably. It's a bit shit, but probably Crete. Actually.
I like
Crete.
Zante. Turtles in Zante are banging. I love turtles. I think they're
You
great.
shagging turtles and something.
Wait. Not that kind of banging.
All right.
The turtle's like, what the fuck is that fox looking at? Shall we do some questions?
Mm-hmm.
I've got an absolute quality would you rather from Will Standen. Would you rather?
Willie?
Would you rather? Would you rather's are all encompassing, Rebecca. You can't be like, I want to do neither. It's one or the other.
Yeah, I'm good at this game.
Yeah. Would you rather marry your first sexual partner? So whoever
I am
you
not
bonk
marrying my
first,
dad. No chance.
He doesn't know his was. You'd have to.
or work in your first job forever.
So I got asked this on a podcast I did last week.
Oh, the fucking hacks.
What?
Did I hear what I just heard?
Yeah.
cool. Sound.
I think we all just went, yeah, it's grim. it's a rough
Oh,
one.
I didn't hear it.
Do you know what the weird thing is? My first sexual partner was your dad as well.
Why?
Yeah, so he's-
Did your dad check you?
Pardon?
What?
My dad's actually my uncle, you know.
Oh, God, Chesterfield. Shout out Chesterfield.
So
What?
the question was,
like-
would you rather shag your first? And she went, I'm not marrying my dad.
Right, okay.
Right, so, no, I'd rather stay in
Good
the first
joke.
job because, yeah, I don't like marrying family members. It's illegal. But I'd stay in my first job, which was working in a call centre, robbing people blind. But I didn't know I was doing that until after they shut down, old people.
Oh, no.
I should have known because, like, on the questionnaire, I had to say, do you receive any disability living allowance or attendance allowance? And also, what's your mother's maiden name? I should have put 2 and 2 together, but I didn't because I was only 14. So
You're 14. That's another red flag.
that
really,
was
innit?
a red flag
Yeah.
as well. And the fact that we got paid £100 a
Your
week.
dad's your uncle?
Yeah, so my dad's married to my mum's sister. So it's not actual, like, blood incest, but it's still a bit fucking dodgy.
Right, no, I see what you mean. I thought, yeah, that's okay.
Yeah.
That's not what I thought it was. You know what I mean?
that was a bit disappointing,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
Your dad's married your mum's sister. That's a
damn,
bit
he's not
like,
banging
oh, well,
his
that's-
sister.
And I'm still horrified that you worked in a call centre at 14. That sounds fucking grim as well.
Did you know Genghis Khan's your uncle as well?
What?
Yeah.
Genghis Khan's related to everyone.
Yeah.
Oh,
And he's from Chesterfield.
okay.
Yeah, I got asked this on a podcast I did last week, and it was, would you rather marry the first person you were in a relationship with, which is similar, or do the same job forever? And I had a pretty grim answer to it.
Which was?
I said I'd have the job, because either way I'm working with mangled meat, so I might as well get paid for it.
How's that the worst thing said on the episode?
He was a butcher.
I worked in McDonald's.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. Mangled meat. They mangle the meat, and, you know, bad pussy.
Yeah. Thanks for this one's getting age restricted. Were you the meat mangler at McDonald's? What kind of special needs?
nickname.
How crap at McDonald's you have to be like, he only does one job. We're not. He's not allowed to serve the customer. Hello, I'm Adam. I bought your meat.
No, I didn't say I was mangling meat. I said I was working with mangled meat.
Oh, you did?
You need to listen.
Oh, I will. I'll try to.
I was the James Milner of Mackey's. I worked fucking everywhere, mate.
Yeah.
I'd sometimes take their order on the drive-through window, go and make the burger, and then give them it on window free.
And you were boring. Would you? I can't remember what my
Did you
first.
work with the 3-window system?
There was a third window, the middle one, but it was never used.
Oh, was that gone by the time you were
yeah,
there?
no one's ever known what that was there for.
That's a.
It was for your bag, your straw, and your salt, wasn't it? What a waste of fucking
On
time.
a very busy day, surely that's what they designed it
East
for.
Lancs has got a third window.
You don't use it, though.
You do?
No, they don't.
Occasionally they do.
Really?
If
Yeah.
there's too many cars, you go to window 3, and then you have to wait there for 20 minutes for a Big Mac.
Mad.
Just a piss take window.
But it used to be you get your condiments in the pow, pow, that window.
First sexual partner was a girl called Steph. And,
I don't know my
I was
first sexual partner.
I was 14, and she wasn't. And
How old was she?
well, I can't
17.
compare. Fucking, I'm gonna lose this game, aren't I?
Go upwards at least.
She was the local MP. Yeah, I was like, I need to speak to my ombudsman, and she went, suck my tit. She was aggressive.
How old was she then?
Fucking hell, Dan. Where's she get a tip from then?
She's like 17, 16,
You got
17.
nonced?
I got statutory nonced. I was pretty keen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
But
it's statutory.
genuinely, isn't this mad? When you were 14, you got nonced. Like, that's...
Way.
It is though, isn't it?
Hey, non-screw.
Join the crew.
Yeah, so everyone that's called
Like,
me a
you were
nonce.
sexually abused as a child.
Oh, I quite enjoyed it. I
Yeah,
asked.
no, but it doesn't matter.
Oh, really? I don't think
matter.
I don't. It's grey area. Yeah, it's not a nice way of
Doesn't
describing it. Yeah, so it was fine.
You got nonced. It's mad, that.
Do you know most people that get nonce actually really enjoy it? Speaking from experience, but they feel like, you know, if they don't get nonced on, they're like, they don't love me anymore. So they're like, as a 6-year-old, like, well, why ain't he fucking me? Why ain't this 48-year-old man fucking me? So yeah, you got nonced, and you liking it is just part of being nonced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The thing is, Rebecca, I think my story might be a little bit different than yours, because I sort of just had sex with someone that was in my drama group with me,
Yeah.
and we had
You're getting shagged on the roundabout.
we had a few too many hooch.
You weren't related though.
No.
That's a
no.
bit weird, don't you? What,
Oh,
just
no,
some
hang on.
randomer?
Oh no, sorry, it's my auntie Steph.
That makes sense.
Steph Khan.
I thought you'd
Curry.
gone with a
Get to
stranger.
know
then.
them first.
I'm sticking with first job.
So I'll go paperboy because
your
I've been
first
abused.
Your first job was paperboy,
Yeah, I was a paperboy.
like in the books.
Well, my first job was paperboy.
So fuck off.
PAYE.
No.
That's
Yeah, he was PAYE. He's still living off the pension from his paper round. You absolute fucking menace. Do you mind, Carl? Could you be nice to me? Because I've been abused.
Genuine thing. Like, you liked it, but your options are be a paperboy forever or marry a paedophile. That's your option.
Looks like I'm getting my bike out. And that's not what I call Steph. So, yeah,
manfielders.
that was a good question.
You were 6.
Oh, God.
That's it. Yeah, a lot of
Yeah.
yeah. That's what I was, but like my
You know that's really
Yeah.
mental, don't you?
yeah, of course I know. I do now. I do
Yeah,
then,
but it's the
yeah.
way you're saying it is like, yeah, 6, yeah.
Yeah, because it's not one of those things where like I'll sit and rock about it. Like even with like my sister's fiance who I had a baby with as a child, it's like something that I consented to. And yeah, you know, I was like, even then I was 13 upwards. I knew it probably wasn't right, and I know now that it wasn't right. But it wasn't a case of get up. Do you know what I mean? Like I was like,
And also, you're obviously, by the sounds of it, having a pretty rough teenage period of your life, aren't you? So he's a predator that's gone, oh, I can provide her with some security. And
Yeah, I found comfort in it. So I don't see myself as like a victim. I did, obviously, I wanted it and I pursued it and it happened, and it's just the way it is.
I don't see myself as a victim. And I never have until about 4 minutes ago when you said I was.
Yeah, but now you can use it. In
I
any
will.
argument.
I will
I was
be.
abused as a child.
Yeah.
2.5 million.
When I was 12, there was a 17-year-old girl who was dying to fuck me.
In
but I made her
McDonald's?
wait
All right,
until I was-
okay.
Until I was 16.
Go
Wait,
back.
you
Give me
lost
the
your-
numbers again.
What's this?
How old were you?
What?
How old were you
12.
when you were 12?
She was 17.
She was 17.
So I made her wait till I was 16.
Yeah,
So
She was 21.
it's nice.
So you
Just maths, Dan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good. You're very.
She waited for me.
She waited for you.
I was at first.
Waiting for 12-year-olds.
She waited at window 3. That's what window 3 was for.
How long it takes.
Adam just fucking piping his dick out. Fucking hell, love. I just wanted salt.
Well, I've got salt for you, love. Come.
Oh. What is this episode?
This is the roughest episode ever. With some genuinely harrowing, sad parts. And honestly,
You both look traumatized.
I know.
You're saying
The
it.
problem is that you don't.
No. Because you're talking about abuse quite openly, which is I honestly probably the healthiest thing. We talked earlier about therapy and whatnot. I don't think it does anyone any good to bottle this shit up, does it? But this is a podcast, so
Yeah,
it's another level of openness, isn't it?
This is my therapy, because the only problem I have with therapy is obviously now that I've got money, everything that everyone does, I have to pay people to do. And I'm really, really reluctant to be like, can I pay you to just listen to me? Do you know what I mean? It's like, that do they really care?
No.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I know you guys don't care,
professionally, they do. Do you know what I mean?
well, yeah. I
They know what
guess.
they're talking about.
Like, professionally, I enjoy sex. Yeah.
Yeah.
That sort of thing. But here, you can just let it all out, and you can't even section me.
We can't.
I never got sexually abused, but I had a fight with my dad when I was 9. And the cunt's still scared of me now.
Did you go, do you know what? I'm missing out here. I'm missing out here. I haven't got an abuse story. My dad fought me when I was 9. With no pants.
The no pants fight.
My dad come in and I was like, where have you been? What time did you call this?
What time was it?
6:30.
Been to work. Where's me dinner? Come here, you.
I'll tell you this, Rebecca. I do the prep on this podcast, and I sort of direct these second sections. I've got, and I don't know where to go.
So he come in, right?
Work. Sounds flat.
I was like, you're late. And he was like, who are you talking to? And I went, get over here, you. You're a fucking beast, you. He come over. And he went, I'll talk to your dad like that. So I knocked the cunt out.
Spark out.
One dick.
One punch.
One punch.
One punch knockout.
Didn't even have to wait.
Next day, he woke up, made me breakfast and said he's sorry.
6:30 in the afternoon, and he woke up 12 hours later to make his. And
went
he went, I'll go and put his breakfast on.
Straight for Weetabix. With a concussion.
12 hours? Yeah. He's not dead, he's knocked out. Let's go to bed.
God, you're
Next day, he woke up and he was like, John, bacon and egg. And I was like, yeah, but poach them. And we fucking frying them.
Like that.
And he went, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how you get
And
your breakfast, mate.
I started charging him protection.
From you. 20 quid, I'll punch your head in.
50 quid a week. To stop me fucking,
Yeah, it's good pocket money.
getting the guns back out.
Next question.
You know, that's why they're called arms.
Go on.
Guns.
What?
No, sorry. So that's why they're called guns. Because they're arms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's clever, that isn't
It
it?
is. I think Dan is quite as impressed as you are.
Mike says, here's one for you.
It's also why a lot of stupid people in America wear vests. Because they've got the right to bear arms. And they think that's what it means.
Freddie, is it hard knowing that you'll never catch this? Just in terms of gag quality. Yeah. Dead Men Talking's doing well.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of gag. See,
What?
What?
I can gag, what?
there you go.
What?
Gag reflex.
Gag quality.
What, have you been signed? You've got a good gag reflex.
You've got none, surely?
No. This is you don't have to have a good gag. So what's wrong with gagging? What is wrong with gagging? If a girl is like mascara down, like that's gonna make
not
you
into
feel
that, mate.
good,
It looks
surely.
evil.
Like,
Yeah, that's
I
well
do
better.
have- I
If
do-
she just swallows me dick, it makes me feel emasculated.
Yeah.
Makes me feel like I haven't got a big cock. And also, I'm just like, there's no noise to it.
Yeah,
It's like
so-
I've got porn on mute. No. Turn it up a notch, love.
So I do have
Choke.
a gag reflex, but I'm alright. I'll do it.
Are you into the...
My wife doesn't have a gag reflex, I
are
don't
you into
think.
the... it looks evil.
It looks great.
No, I don't mind the noises and that, but if they're all like,
Yeah.
all like
Oh, we're
mascara.
sorry. We're sorry that your cock is that far down our throats that we didn't have air, so a little bit of tear
And you are
came
forgiven.
out of our
You don't have to apologise. Don't worry about it.
Do you know what's interesting? When you talk about all sexual activity, you're like, nah, it's not for me. As soon as you start talking about sucking dick, you get excited.
Yeah, I like sucking. No, but also, like I say, behind cameras, when there's not cameras, and if it's someone I like, which is very, very, very rare that I find that person, so that's why it doesn't happen, then yeah, I'll be a hoe. But if there's a camera there, obviously, it's a body insecurity thing again. But if I'm comfortable with someone, I'll be all on their dick.
Yeah.
I'd lick the bumhole too, but I'm tongue-tied, so I struggle a bit.
Isn't that a good thing though? A little bit of a
Is that the longest you can get your tongue out? Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
It's going to take me a while to recover from this episode. I feel it's got a combination of horrified and aroused. I need to start watching porn again.
RebeccaGoodwin.co.uk.
Sign up.
Nice plug.
What's your website?
Put him.
What was that?
There's something flying around. What's my website?
Yeah.
RebeccaGoodwin.co.uk.
And is that like your link tree, like links to all your places?
No, that's just my OnlyFans, but then my links are on my OnlyFans as well. Let's cut out the middleman.
Clever.
Just thought this through.
He's on the London.
Mike says, here's one for you. Every now and then, probably once a month, I will go to a Thai or Chinese establishment to get a full body massage. They often proposition an additional service towards the end, which I get. I see no issue with it. Am I wrong? Am I in the wrong? Has any of you guys had a similar experience? Dan, I feel like you need to give it a go if you haven't already. Great pod from Mike. So
What's it mean? He sees no issue with it legally, or is he in a relationship? Is that what he means? He's in a relationship. He doesn't.
I think he sounds like he's in a relationship because
It's cheating, isn't it?
I'm telling you right now, if anyone, regardless of what their job is, wanks me off, my missus is not going to be happy about it.
yeah, and a lot of the jobs are going to be confusing, aren't they? If you're like, I went in for KFC and she wanked me off. Well, that's the secret recipe.
Do you reckon Sarah could be all right with it? You getting...
If a random Thai woman wipe me off, she'd probably have a problem with it, yeah. Just prerogative, innit?
Why would you tell him?
Yeah.
That's a really good point, that.
Well, that's like saying, why would you tell me if you cheated?
I think...
Why is a man saying that? Like, most people don't tell people when they.
No, but that's not how it works, is it?
He's
I'm
what-
saying they're still
no.
going to be pissed off if you've, like, just because you don't... Yeah.
So
I think
I
what-
wouldn't be able to say
Bit of a
anything,
moral
would I?
conundrum,
Like,
innit?
I've been at work all day getting my fucking back doors done in. You've had a wank by a Thai bitch. you
Sorry, can I just check by back doors? Do you mean your bumhole?
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's all good.
I'm just checking. I
The
need the
dirt
lingo.
track,
I
innit?
got dirt track.
Yeah. Backdoor dirt track. Great film.
It depends if you, like, a lot of people don't, like, you won't be able to live with yourself, that's what I mean, so you'd tell them, wouldn't you?
I think a lot of blokes could live with themselves. I think that's the thing.
obviously a
innit?
lot do.
I think what Mike's saying is, do you know what? It's a place. It's a service they do. I don't see a problem with it. If
So
you're
is
in
a
a
brothel, though.
well, it is
If
kind
I
of,
was
isn't
in
it?
a relationship and he came back and said he went for a massage and someone wanked him off, I would not give a fucking shit.
Would you not?
No, I really would not care.
You wouldn't care.
No.
What?
No,
Even if you
it's
were-
the same
say-
if I was with a guy and he went out and he got drunk and he had sex with someone and came back, I would not give a shit. Like, I would not care.
And I don't feel like you've met the person who'd make you feel like you want to care yet. You say you
No,
haven't got
because
many
it's like, we're not monogamous. It's that simple.
But
Like,
I'm saying if you got into
how
monogamous-
naive of me would I be if I was to think that a guy was to meet me, fall in love with me, and never ever find someone sexually attractive ever again? If a guy said that to me, I think you are bullshitting. You are a liar because you do find people attractive. And
No, you
do
can,
wanna
but you don't have
sleep
to
with
shag
people.
them. If you
but
got in a
what's-
monogamous relationship, say you found someone and loved them, and like you'd finished OnlyFans, you got your
I mean,
houses.
if I loved a person, then I'd want them to be happy, wouldn't I? And if that meant getting a blowjob behind Lidl by someone called fucking Natasha, then go for it, man.
I get the feeling that there is a woman in Chesterfield called Natasha who works at Lidl.
That's my stage name. That was a sneaky little promo.
She's not PAYE.
You're in a very unique situation
No, I'm
because
sa-
you met your missus when you were like fucking 9 or something.
Yeah, but I'm not.
Oh my
Smart
God.
with me dad, same
Oh
day.
my God.
We were 19.
You've been abused.
But I'm saying you haven't been in that position yet where you felt them feelings that you don't want that person.
No, I
to do.
have. I have because when I was younger, I would be the same as like any other person. Like, oh my God, my heart is broken. But now I'd feel more betrayed if a guy was to look at me and say, you are the only woman that I will ever want. I will never look at another woman again because it's straight up bullshit.
Even if they didn't act on it, even if he went, yeah, I find
But
that
the
people.
acting on, as long as like he came back to me and life carried on as normal. If he'd shagged someone when he was horny after a drink, like I honestly wouldn't give a fuck.
I mean, there are people that have these deals, aren't there?
Absolutely,
As couples, there's not they're the minority. You have to be
Yeah, they're the minority, but
pretty
it's-
self-assured and pretty like open sexually to be like, do you know what? You do you, I'll do me. Most people do the traditional monogamous. You're mine. Don't do this.
Yeah,
I'll do
I
that.
just find that unnatural.
Oh,
that's
okay.
all. But I did used to think differently, so I do know.
My wife finds it very natural. I think this is a yellow card. I'm not saying it's absolutely disgraceful and you should be ashamed of yourself.
He's
But,
getting wanked off by Asian women behind his wife's back, Daniel.
oh, he's paying.
So, that's worse, if anything.
I'm just saying. I think it's a service. I don't see anything wrong with it. It is wrong, isn't it?
Hang on, you could just
Hang on. So if you're telling me, if your wife,
I'm saying it's wrong. I'm on your side. I'm not turning on Mike going, it's disgusting, you're a disgrace. But I think you need to have a look at the morals of this
it's
situation.
not different.
What?
If Laura went for a massage and come back and was like, yeah, he fingered me at the end, would you feel that's different than it cheating on you with someone else?
This is an internal massage. I don't get the difference between massaging your back and your genitals. What difference is there?
Yeah.
yes, I don't know what difference is it.
Rebecca, I see what your point is, but I think a lot of people, including my wife, disagree. You know what I mean? There's certain zones for the massage. I went for a massage last week. She did my ears. I'm booked in twice next week.
So
I think it's the closest I'm going to get to being fingered by anyone.
What if you've got a foot fetish and you go and you get your feet massaged? Is that the same principle? Is that cheating as well?
No, because there's no cum involved, is there?
What if there is? What if it's such a...
Sometimes there might be. There might be. You
Well,
don't
then
know.
I would imagine most of them would be like, you're not getting your feet done this week.
But you said, and this is quote, it's not cheating if your partner won't do it.
No, that's a stand-up bit that
Oh,
I am
right,
trying
right.
to get to work. It's not an actual opinion I've got.
Yeah, don't take his stage stuff as verbatim.
Yeah.
This is when me and Adam talk, though. We only ever really talk on here, and me watching him do stand-up. Do-do.
So would you be into polyamory, like a multi relationship?
See, I wouldn't be bothered about having multiple sexual partners myself because
I don't mean sexual partners. I mean like
Just-
partners, like a.
No, like I said, I don't mind if I was in a relationship and he went out, got drunk, had sex because he was horny, that would be fine with
That's
me.
not polyamory, though, is it?
No, but for them to go out and have another relationship, then I'd be a bit like, okay.
Oh, so that about
That, yeah, but
Oh,
not
really?
just. I don't see sex as
So you
like
separate
love.
the
It's
two?
like a game.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, that's
This
interesting.
is just like he's using her as a human fleshlight. That's how I see it. It's quite hot, actually.
Interesting.
Oh,
We are very different people.
Carl living a different experience.
You don't want your missus to be used as a human flashlight by someone else.
No.
In the Spanish Quarter of Highton.
Yeah, another soul.
We named the podcast Have a Word. Let's do one. Shall we? Have a word. You can't hear this, but it's pretty stylish sort of problems you have with your friends. This is supposed to be. Our friend Lee's got a conundrum. He's in a
Lee.
sitch. He says, Wag Wag Lids, my best mate has always fancied my missus. I've been with my missus for 11 years and I've known my mate for 9 years. He told another mate that if we ever split up, he'd quite happily jump in there and get with my missus. That was several years ago. I found out and I confronted him about it at the time and he apologised. And a few years went by and we are mates again. We've been going to Airsoft a lot and it's... What? We've been going to Airsoft a lot. It's already made me not like you, Lee. We're going to Airsoft a lot and it's nice.
Airsoft?
Is it
Indoor paint.
Like
What
paintball.
Slosser last week? The indoor
Oh, not like Nerf guns.
Yeah.
paint. Essentially, yeah.
Oh, okay. It doesn't sound as bad. We've been going to Airsoft a lot, and it's nice to have a friend to do things with outside of work. I haven't got many friends. All I do is fucking work. However, recently, he's come round for dinner, and my missus mentioned that I was supposed to put up a shelf about 6 months ago, and the prick asked where my drill is, and then put the shelf up, and then paid for a takeaway. The following week, we were watching TV waiting for dinner in the oven. He asked if there is anything he can do to help, like taking out the rubbish, etc. Am I being paranoid, or is my so-called mate trying to show my missus what she is missing out on? Do you need to have a word with me or him?
He's smooth, this cunt, you know.
I'll take the bin.
He's married your missus
Smoothly.
in front of you. Oh, he's made you look a cunt,
He
lad.
hasn't. He's done all his fucking work for him.
Yeah, but lad, you're naive. If I come round putting shelves up in yours,
I would call the police. Adam is clearly on some kind of
I would
fucking
call-
mind-altering
I would
drugs.
call Men in Black. He's been taken over by an alien. Adam coming around going, lad, I'll take the rubbish out for you. Like,
Not gonna happen.
get Will Smith in here right now. This is a weird one because on first read you're like, oh, it's a bit innocuous, this. But if you had a mate round and your missus went, come on, Dan, you were meant to put that shelf up, and he went, don't worry about it, Laura. Where's the drill? You're like, that's really emasculating, isn't it?
Be more secure about yourself. Know that she only wants you and he's doing your fucking DIY for you. Fuck him, get him round to do something else. To tell he's broke, fix
And
it.
pay for the takeaway.
Yeah, exactly.
I
If you're
s- he's
secure
out
enough
of
in your
pocket.
relationship, fuck him.
he isn't though, is he? He's writing into us.
Well, he isn't, but if you are, bring it on. But he needs to.
He's not used her as a human fleshlight.
You don't know.
That's his dream, though.
That's what he wants.
He's trying to sneak in.
If you knew one of your best mates lusted after Laura, would you allow him in the house?
You know how much I fancy Laura. Do you want me to put shelves on your house?
I mean, he's sound with Serica. We're still mates, aren't we? He knows. He knows. I'll put her shelves up any day.
You put shelves up my house. Go for it.
No, you can't have a best mate who actually fancies, like, right, you feel like you're being a dick here. Serica's beautiful. She's absolutely, but she's your bird. She's your missus.
She's
You
her
said
own.
you
that's-
don't fancy Serica?
But no, but that's the thing. It shouldn't be on the. It shouldn't
It
be
isn't on the menu.
It shouldn't be even like a computation. You should be like, yeah, she's beautiful. You don't fucking.
But you're
if
allowed
you-
to think
if
she's
you-
attractive. But you,
No, secretly. I just keep it quiet. I just don't think you can be best. I mean, he's like saying best mates.
What about the dreams you have about Serica, though? Do you not think that, like, I know you haven't told them about them yet, but do you not think
What, where
that
you
means there's a lust there?
where you're
That's a
flying.
stand-up bit I'm working on. It's not an actual opinion. Rat.
I don't know. I think he'd be,
What a great bit that be. All right, everyone. I had a dream about Carl's missus. Few laughs of recognition there. Who's drinking?
You know the ones with the chocolate and the champagne and the...
I'm lactose intolerant.
Get the races. I feel like if you're insecure in your relationship, then it affects you. But if you're secure, then he's just doing your fucking DIY for you.
You can't have a mate who... Right, Rebecca, be the judge on this.
Why is he not putting the fucking shelves up anyway?
Oh, such a...
Why is it actually...
Oh, God, that's what you've seen. Lazy cunt.
No, but if someone come and put shelves up, you would have already taken the bins out before he had a chance to come round.
Is
and
that
offer
all
to
women
take the
want,
bins
by the
out.
way?
Shelves and bins.
That's it. Put the shelves up. And
Shelves,
Well, when
shelves,
you've got
bins.
a traffic cone and a vibrator, there's not much else that men can do. Do you know what I mean?
And where are you going to store them if you haven't got your shelves up?
In my box.
Funny.
I don't think Rebecca's the best person to judge here. She's very like, you know.
Just do what you want.
Anyone can pay
mate.
for anyone's takeaway.
I feel like you both. I don't know. If it's your best mate, I suppose it's. Yeah.
Lee, you know, you've written in. You know.
But what will his girlfriend say? She'll tell him to grow up.
Put your fucking put the shelves up.
Isn't Colin coming round this week? No, because he fancies you. I'll grow up. That'll be the conversation.
And it'll be now. I won't grow up. Fucking shut up. He's not coming around anymore. I'm taking that shelf down.
But if he's bringing the bins back in. If he's
Pulling
got an
it down.
I would. I'd take the shelf down. You know.
I know you would.
I'd take the shelf down and then I'd pay a handyman to come and put it back up.
Adam would take a real gun to airsoft. Yeah, Colin, meet you down there tonight, 8 p.m. You fucking shelf putting up cunt.
Yeah. Shoot him right in the head and then pull the Alec Baldwin the fence. I didn't know it was in there.
I didn't know it was loaded. My actual
dangerous
gun.
tasks. Like, the roof's broke this week.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Steve, give that man a mic.
Fix some
No, like,
tiles.
do us a favour, fix this fucking IED.
Hang on, can you polish my shotgun there, please, mate, while I hold it?
Oh, Colin's nice. Oh,
Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah.
Oh, just get over it and get him to. Oh, make a list. Come round on Tuesday. You get the
Yeah,
Chinese in. Oh, the pipes weren't lagging. The laminate in the back.
Carl couldn't do the list because he's so bad around the house. Pipes want lagging. I'm already out. Laminate needs laminating. And the windows need opening or closing. And the house needs housing.
Send them out to get you some sinks.
Yeah. And if you
And
got them,
then, I remember we already had some.
get him to do stuff he doesn't want to do. See how much he likes your bird. Put him off. Tell she stinks.
Get him round to watch your shadow box.
Terrible thing
Guys,
to do to a shadow.
he's asked you to be quiet. Get him round to shh. Whisper. And I calling you fucking shit.
And then when he's talking, like, oh, we're doing that again.
Start an OnlyFans with him, Lee. Like a weird three-way DIY one.
Yeah, you're shocking your
Watch
bird
me,
while he's putting shit on.
watch me get annoyed while my wife masturbates to Colin doing jobs around the house. Oh, the grouting. Right, well, that's the end of that. I mean, that is the end of that. Rebecca, sorry about that last one. I feel like you just couldn't get in on that one. But you're like so liberal about this shit, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Who's asked?
You're arguing about things that don't need arguing about.
Yeah. We've spent 3 years doing that.
It seems to be doing well for you.
That could be the name of the podcast.
It's either that or a traffic cone's going up his ass. So I think we'll keep in the fucking nuts and bolts. That's another thing you could do. It's been a pleasure. RebeccaGoodwin.co.uk, and that's your OnlyFans and then all your links.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Have you got any specials coming out soon?
Oh, yeah.
What should be looking out for?
Star Wars Episode 3 is coming out soon.
Is that the one with Darth Maul in?
What?
Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Star Wars 3.
Yeah.
Rebecca, do you want any name suggestions for
I do.
future porn
I've got
films?
one. Go on, you go first. Star Wars 3. Yeah.
That's it. Star Wars 3.
I'll
You
just
can have
leave it
that
at
one.
Star Wars.
So you've got Star Wars, you've done
Wars.
Lord of
Star
My
Wars.
Ring.
Lord of My Ring, I've done, yeah.
Is there any more you've done?
There was one coming up next month called The Mummy.
Okay, instead of the Mummy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
The
like
Mummy,
milfy
the Mummy
stuff.
Returns.
I got a DM on Instagram this morning from a girl that just said daddy.
Oh.
I haven't replied
Dirty.
because it'd be naughty, but
You should
Well,
probably do
congratulations.
that.
You're a
Long
father.
last child.
yeah.
What a way to find out
It's
you're
the
a dad.
second time that's happened as well. Maybe I just give off dad vibes. Anyway, porn titles.
Let's think of some more. Can you think of any more?
I tried to do Schindler's Fist, but they said no.
You've entered the game, haven't you? The game's over now. How do we beat Schindler's
What about a
Fist?
few good men? Don't have to change it. It's just a few good men.
Yeah, but if you type that in, you're going to end up watching Jack Nicholson and Tom Cruise arguing in a courtroom, aren't you? This is a tricky wank, this. Oh, I'm trying to order a Code Red.
The boy in the striped gimp suit.
Oh.
I prefer Schindler's
The
Fist.
boy.
Or the man.
Ah,
No.
yeah, because that's the problem with it.
The 100 greatest films of all time. Citizen Kane, my arsehole.
Oh, Citizen Kane.
Casablanca.
Yeah, Casablanca.
Casablanca.
Casablanca, yeah.
Lawrence of Arabia.
Yeah, that's all they want, isn't it?
Is it?
That's got to be.
It is.
Pulp Fiston.
These aren't. You're changing these.
I'm changing these in real time, yeah.
All right.
I'm a
That's what
talented
he
man.
is.
He's good at this.
You love to-
Singing in the Rain of Jizz.
No fingering in the rain.
Finger in the rain.
Finger
yeah.
in.
Fingering in the rain.
Yeah, nice.
Finger in the rain.
Taxi Driver. Fake Taxi Driver.
No,
Yeah.
it's been done.
Raging Bullhead.
I mean, they write themselves sometimes.
Fox and a Hound.
Oh, yes. Fox and the Pound. Oh.
12 Angry Men.
Tell about me,
Needs
Cox.
to change it. The Wizard of Cox.
We need to stay away from children's films as much as we
Yeah,
can.
come on, Toy Story.
that?
Eh?
That's one in itself, isn't it?
Reservoir Cox. Groundcock Day.
Anything else?
Any of these?
He's not even letting us play. He's like, I'll do these. Don't worry. I'm doing
Well,
them
you
for
can
you.
get them up on there if you want.
Oh, they can't. I'll be looking at fucking
12
Amanda Bolden.
12 years of slag.
12 years of slag would be quality.
The Handshank Redemption.
Shall we call it a pod?
No, I'm so
right.
far away from
The
it.
short one. to mention.
Rebecca, what's your favourite film?
Yeah.
My
What's your favourite film? Non-porn.
Not put.
Bone with the Wind.
There's no such film as Bone with the Wind.
I probably have to say
One flew
Law
over the
Abiding
cock's
Citizen.
nest.
Laura Biden is a good film.
Yeah, it's a very good film.
How can we pornify that?
Laura Biden's shit isn't.
I'm not shitting in nothing.
Forrest Cum.
Forrest Hump.
Silence of the Mans. Put like masking tape on them. Some Like It Cock.
Should just leave Adam to it. He's happy, isn't he?
Yeah.
Titanic Tits. Titanic.
Yeah, I think we're done. Let's.
No, we're not. He's not done.
Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Are you getting any inspiration?
Yeah.
So,
A cockwork orange.
Oh.
go with that.
Nice. The Raiders Lost Ark. You could dress up like Harrison Ford.
Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Cock.
Nope.
Bitch Cassidy.
Brave
Got a
Ass.
song. I've got a song. Ready.
I have got a song. I feel like I might be doing him a disservice by putting them on this episode, to be honest. Let me just. I'll
This is your mate who's going to do the music out. We play a song at the end of the pod.
The French Cum Action.
Okay. French erection? No?
No.
No.
So this is from a band called Fauna. A good friend called Adam sent it in. This is called It's the Way. Very easy listening, very nice. I mean, we put songs on that you probably don't like, but I actually like this song. So
Oh, we like all the songs. We've got a playlist.
But this is actually a genuine banger. Go and give them a listen. Fauna, Fauna, and this is It's the Way.
That'll be on the audio only because we get banged on YouTube. Thanks for watching. The Amsterdam special that we mentioned before is on our Patreon right now. If you're a pube and you haven't signed up to the Patreon, patreon.com/haveawordpod for all our legendary specials. This Amsterdam one is going to go up there with one of the very best. And also sign up to Rebecca Goodwin's OnlyFans.
RebeccaGoodwin.co.uk.
That's the one, you know it.
He's still going on the film.
He is. Have you got one of them to
Oh,
end
there
those
it goes.
finishes on?
I was looking for one,
Yeah.
but it just
Schindler's
isn't.
Fist has fucking headlined this bit. Love you, lids. Appreciate you. And if you're a patron and you're seeing this over the weekend and you haven't voted for us in the National Comedy Awards, one last push. Let's get me in leather on Channel 4. Vote haveaword.com. See you, Rebecca. Thank you.